Good God, Pam. So you know what time it is. This is our first game of the NWO doubleheader Slabanaka. We've got Baylor taking on Tennessee here tonight in Baylor country. I got my boy Sausages in the booth with me. Good, good God, Pam. Too much Whataburger for one booth.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of Whataburger up here in the booth, but there is a lot of speed and animosity and some bad blood brewing on the field. I'm excited.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I'm expecting a lot of high flying action from both of these offenses, and let's get it going. First kickoff looks like it will be returnable, and Baylor with the yellow mustard unis are taking it out, hitting a little juke move to the right. Looks like they're getting tackled about 35 yards. Ryan Gandy.
Yeah, that is the man to watch for this Baylor offense. Well, one of them, right? Of course, the other one, Craig Williams. And a lot of people don't talk about this, but freshman quarterback Derek Gilbert, number 5 for Baylor. He's a speedster too, a smaller guy, but he's a speedster.
That's one thing about these Baylor halfbacks. They got 3 nasty halfbacks, and they know how to use all of them. Here's the first one right here, number 22, getting it out the backfield. He's making a couple dudes miss, running another over. Tay McWilliams, by God.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to call him the slower of the backs, but he is strong, and he pretty much is 89 speed. But man, can he truck and break tackle through anybody?
Yeah, did you just say 89 speed? Dear Lord.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is fast in Stillwater, but that is slow here in Waco.
Yeah, exactly. Slowest halfback on roster, 89 speed, or out of the 3. That's nuts. But they are going to come out in a shotgun formation. Looks like they have 4 wide receivers spread. They are going to hand it off to their halfback up the middle. That boy Craig Williams lowering his shoulder as well, picking up 7.
Yeah, that is a crowd favorite here in Waco as they are gonna show their patented hurry up offense here.
Yeah, one thing Baylor does love running the hurry up offense. Hopefully the game can keep up with it here tonight. But the quarterback's going to make a couple adjustments before the play. They are going to hand it off to Mick Williams or Craig Williams again. Williams making a couple fancy moves, picking up 15.
Yeah, that is exactly what Baylor wants to do, man. If you stay home against the quarterback, they're just gonna hand it off and trust their offensive line.
Yeah, 100%. When you get these running backs going, it's so hard to stop this team because that's when they start dumping it out to their wideouts, tight ends, throwing it to their halfback, and they're going to throw it here.
What a
But
pick!
Tennessee going to capitalize. What a pick. Good God.
Revamp, they brought the 2 middle linebackers. They got home with one of them, and the freshman, 0 for 1, throws a pick to start the day.
Yeah, that is not how you want to finish the drive right there. If you're Baylor, you were running down their throats. They went for the throw right there, didn't complete it, but like you said, Tennessee's defense got home and they made the play. Let's see what Tennessee's offense got. Looks like they're going to come out in a pistol formation, going to hand it off to their brand new toy, T. Clizzle. Bit Bizzle. If he could have stayed on his goddamn feet, he would have been gone.
Revamp, you said it, man. The brand new freshman, the face of the Volunteers right now is this young man, and he almost struck lightning on the first play of their possession.
Yeah, their Ferrari got a little flat tire right there and kind of spun out, but good Lord, if he could have gathered up his footing there, that would have been gone. They would have been reading the back of his jersey the whole way. But
Yeah.
first and 10, picking it up. They are going out here in another pistol formation. Tennessee did say they want to feature their new halfback. They are usually a pass-heavy team. So let's see if the offense changes. But it looks like Baylor's going to key in on the run game, and they're going to stop T. Clizzle behind the line for a loss of 3.
Yeah, the word on the street is, Pimclitz is one of those fast burners. He's a track player that's playing football now. It kind of scares you with the injuries and the toll that it will take on a running back. It's a bit of a thing to watch out for.
Yeah, 100%. He is a smaller guy as well. And like you said, the injuries can pile up if you use him like he's a every down back. Let's see if they can use him properly here. They are going to drop back this time, though. Jackson looking for somebody, got a new quarterback behind him as well. They're going to complete it. First down, Brew McCoy.
Yeah, Brew McCoy, he's a two-time transfer. Started at Texas, went to USC, finishing his career here at Tennessee, and that man is massive. He's the big target. You know, he's still fast, but of course, everyone's keeping an eye on Hyatt on the other side.
Yeah, you always have to keep an eye, 2, 3, 4 on a Hyatt at all times. But it looks like Tennessee's coming out in a shotgun formation. They got their man Pimp Pizzle in the back. They got 3 wide receivers with a tight end lined up. Baylor looking to make a jump on the play here. The clock is ticking. They're going to hand it off to Pimp Pizzle. Pimp Pizzle jumps out of the backfield with some speed,
Oh
and this man
my!
is burning, and he's gone. Good God.
The patented NWO counter play. Too fast, you couldn't touch him. Even the dive, he just ran right over him. Revamp, what a touchdown!
What a touchdown indeed. Like you said, the patented NWO specialty play right there. And good Lord, that man looks illegal running that shit. I mean, he was already 6 damn yards up the field when he got the handoff, it felt like. Like he literally received the handoff and was already up the field.
Yeah, he almost ran away from his quarterback there, and I got a feeling, and you said it earlier, Revamp. It's everyone's getting the goosebumps because I think a fireworks show is about to start off.
Yeah, 100%. I think Baylor's going to get their offense going here soon, and they are going to return it once again. Got their man making some moves, a jiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ryan Gandy, 27-yard return.
Yeah, he's coming off a 200 plus return game last week, so you got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, that's one thing about Baylor. There's a couple other coaches that are really, really good at returns. I know Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma State, Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State, JT. I mean, like I said, they're nasty teams out here, and Baylor's one of them you got to watch on kick returns. But by God, this is a nasty
Uh
pimp, and
oh.
we're having a running back shootout. What the hell is that? But we're seeing it. What a nasty run right there, running it up the right side for a big, big gain, and it's no huddle season.
Yeah, that's one of Panda's favorite formations right there, and so much speed on the field, you don't know where to go.
Yeah, when you get multiple of those halfbacks out there too, that's really a problem. All 3 of them out there right now. You don't know who's getting it. Doesn't matter who's getting it, because any of them can tote that rock. And Tay McWilliams toting it for 9.
Yeah, there he is again. He started off the game hot. 33 yards already from McWilliams. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, Baylor, that first drive, they're running all up and down the field, and they're doing it again right here. But I don't know what they call this formation, the spread bear. I don't know, but they handed it off to Ryan Gandy up the middle. He was able to pick up the 1 yard they needed.
Yeah, first down is really crucial right there. Good job by Tennessee. They did step up. Got to keep an eye on that if you're Baylor, because once you start running down the middle, everybody's starting to crash in.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. That is one thing that's true. You know, some teams, when they run up the middle a lot, that defense will start coming crashing. I learned that the hard way at Texas. But Baylor coming out, they're liking this new offense they got. They're really trying to utilize these halfbacks, and they're going to hand it off to their man Mick Williams once again. This man's a big bruiser, picking up 6.
Already a team total of over 100 for Baylor here. Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, Sausages, we might see, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 rushing yards between both these coaches combined.
Oh, man. And not only that, the time's going to keep going, too.
Yeah, true. It's going to be a quick game. But Baylor going to hit him with the signature counter. And boy, he's gone. That's too easy. Go cheer with your fans, homie.
Ooh. I'm just saying, look, the speed on the field right now is just too damn scary for anyone right there. 67 yards in a minute and 20 seconds. Wow.
And that's the thing. Williams can get a breather when you've got Mick Williams and Gandy back there too. So it's lethal. You know, Panda, when he gets these 3 monsters running together, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, and both these teams both have freshman quarterbacks, so what do you expect? Ooh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, NWO takeover.
I was about to say that.
New world order. Hey, imagine if the fucking would have been a kick return when we came back. That'd have been nuts. But right here, we got Tennessee coming out in a shotgun formation. Let's see what they got up their sleeves. Man in motion, another man rolling out, and that is Pimp Pizzle. And by God, he's got a lot of green up there. And oh, wow, a lot of blockers.
Oh my!
He still almost got away with that speed.
Oh man, another offensive lineman getting in the way of a touchdown. Good God, just get the fat guys off the field, please.
I mean, you're 100%. At this point, he's touched the ball, I want to say 4 times, and 3 out of those plays, his own offensive line stopped him. If it ain't for the offensive line, this man's scoring every fucking play. But he's coming out in a shotgun formation once again. T. Clizzle Pimp Izzle being the new featured back in town, and he's getting a lot of action tonight. But Jackson's dropping back, throwing it to Brew McCoy once again. And Brew McCoy coming through, picking up the first.
Yeah, good job by the quarterback running through his reads left to right, came right back down to the drag route. Smart throw. It was a little dangerous. They're looking down on it, but you're seeing these linebackers step up. They're staying within like 3 or 4 yards of the ball.
Yeah, that's one thing about Baylor. Their linebacker play is very aggressive, especially that user linebacker. Very good user play, very aggressive. But they're going to hand it off to Pimp Izzle. Why wouldn't you? That man is quick, but he is not very strong. That's one thing he lacks. Once he gets wrapped up, he's going down.
Yeah, and he's a little bit tired there, tapping the top of his helmet. He's coming on out there, and we're going to see Justin Thomas come in, a sophomore, one of the bigger running backs Tennessee has.
Hey, that could be a problem right there, too. But Sampson actually in the backfield now. I'm not sure who Sampson is, but you got Hyatt out there. You got Holiday. Got a couple of the feature players, but by God, no offensive lineman wants to block. Quarterback getting creamed.
Yeah, that is one of the biggest players in the NWO right there. Nose tackle. Baylor loves this 3-5 type look right there. Ika 6'4", 360 landing on your freshman quarterback.
Yeah, this man just said 360, fellas. Now I don't know if you know what that feels like, but I bet it don't feel good. Jackson, though, he's still in there. One tough quarterback dropping back and a slamming his ass down again. By God.
Yeah, revamp. We're kind of seeing Tennessee revert back to what they love doing, right? They love to take shots deep. They got a little bit in trouble, so what did they do right away? And they wanted to take everything back right away.
Yeah, was that same guy?
Yeah, I think this one was number 55, I believe. He got a good one on that one.
That fucking center, left guard, whoever is just complete selling right now. But 4th and 26, Tennessee going for what in the fuck? I guess they don't trust their kicker. They said we're just going to air it out and see what happens. They're going to launch it deep, throwing it into triple coverage. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about that one. That was a tough one. 4th and 26. I don't know. That was tough. And you try to get a touchdown out of it. It's a very questionable call there this early.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I don't know what their kickers got leg-wise, but obviously they didn't trust them there. I feel like should have punted that one. But let's see if their defense will step up. You have got to stop these running backs, and that's how you do it right there. 3-yard rush by Williams, falling forward. But, hey, good start.
Yeah, Tennessee's done a good job stopping the middle runs right here. It's the edge. It's the perimeter that's kind of getting on them.
Yeah, true. Those perimeter runs are getting to them. But Baylor has so much speed, so much quickness, and their offensive line is coming through once again. And by God, spin cycle turned on, activated. Craig Williams, 25-yard rush.
Yeah, 6 carries, 104 yards. We haven't even left the first quarter, and these running backs are getting warmed up.
Yeah, and that's what you don't want. Once these running backs get warmed up, they start pulsating, get on fire. It's a long, long night. Everybody coming up for Tennessee, trying to stop the run and have nobody back there to protect them. And they're gone. Home run, Ryan Gandy.
What a block play. Just perfection right there by the offensive line. and the freshman. Both these running backs coming out were the highly touted running backs, and we got a matchup here, one-on-one versus them.
Yeah, 100%. That's Tennessee. They brought everybody up, committed to the run right there, had no safety help in the back. I get what you're trying to do, but you got to have some kind of safety help in the back just in case that happens.
Yeah, that was a tough one there for Tennessee to deal with.
Yeah, 100%. But Baylor's offense rolling now, 14 up, 7. Tennessee shot to get it going.
Yeah, huge shout out to these coaches for choosing these teams. I gotta be honest with you. These are probably the ugliest of yellow I've ever seen and the ugliest of orange I've ever seen. But shout out to these boys for that.
Hey.
I'm all about that Longhorn orange. Sorry, boys.
Damn right. But Tennessee coming out there trying to get something going, handing it off to their boy Pimp Bizzle. Pimp Bizzle just said, "I'm running straight. I don't need no wiggles."
Yeah, didn't even put his head down there. Just knew his speed. 75 yards on 5 carries. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is that speed, nothing else. But it looks like the first quarter is coming down to an end. I don't think we will see another play here. They're calling another play. I don't know if he'll be able to get it off. He might. Okay, that's the end of the first quarter, boys. 14 Baylor. Tennessee has 7. I mean, it's a close-ass game. Tennessee has the ball right now. They're on the 40-yard line. I mean, this is a slobber knocker so far. Not quite the slobber knocker I was expecting, but
Yeah, I mean, despite that turnover, we've got a damn good game.
yeah, super good game. Both of these coaches came prepared. Both these teams came prepared. Sampson wiggling and jiggling, getting the fuck back up on his feet like Frankenstein. Dear Lord.
Yeah, that was actually an impressive play. It looked like nothing was there. To get 4 yards out of it was impressive.
Straight up FG Slabanaka. But yeah, these coaches came prepared today. These teams came prepared, and they're showing it. Seen a lot of running action. I'm excited to see this new scheme from Tennessee. Never seen them play like this. But they're going to hand it off to Pip on that big dog 95 is there to gobble them up in the backfield.
Yeah, when you run those counter plays, man, it's really hard to bounce outside. You got your pulling guards. You want to follow them. You want to run inside the butt. You don't want to get outside, or else that happens right there.
Yeah, exactly. But it is 3rd and 9, 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Tennessee. Let's see what they come out with right here. You know they are pretty good at passing, so I'm sure they got a little something up their sleeves. This Baylor crowd going nuts, though. You can hardly hear yourselves up here in Tennessee coming out with the Pimp signature play. And he's throwing up the Callaway right in the middle. Good goal.
Yeah, great patience there by the quarterback and Clink. Great play call by the coaches. 4 for 5, 104 yards.
Yeah, quarterback actually doing real good. That one pass on 4th down, it was a little suspect, but it's a suspect play call to begin with. But otherwise, quarterback looking good, running back looking good. They're coming out in a shotgun formation once again. Of course, their boy Pimp Bizzle in the backfield. We got Hyatt on the right, boy McCoy on the left, Holiday on the left as well. And Jackson looking for somebody, but the defensive tackle looking for somebody as well. Hey, Jackson might have got a little gun crazy right there, threw it a little too soon. If he would have held on to it, he might have been able to make a play.
Yeah, there was nobody there. The Baylor defense turned around. They took off. They sprinted to the end zone, trying not to get beat deep. And Jackson had nothing but green grass.
Yeah, nothing but green in front of him. But hey, you get spooked like that. But Jackson rolling out again. It looks like the defensive ends are just sitting there waiting.
Oh!
And so is that linebacker waiting and praying and got an interception.
Yeah, and the Baylor coach hammering it away right there with the turnover hammer. What a play for Baylor.
Yeah, that turnover hammer, that is not something you want to see if you're an opposing coach coming into this stadium. Once they pull them hammers out, they start thinking they're Thor. They're swinging that shit around or slamming it into the ground. That's when they really get turned up, though. But Baylor once again coming out in this trifecta formation. It looks like Gandy might have had a little bit of a hole, but Tennessee able to gobble him up quick.
Yeah, that's a good job by Quentin Freeman because, like you said, there was literally nobody there besides the safety, and it was going to be one-on-one with Gandy.
Yeah, one-on-one with Gandy kind of sounds scary. I know how Panda does with his right analog, and you don't know what the hell's coming out of that. They're coming out in a funky ass formation once again. I don't know what the hell to call that, but by God, Andy is running wild to the right. He's just too damn fast. That defensive back too damn slow. Crosby trying to slow the pimp down, but he looking like Hulk Hogan running through the Royal Rumble. Good God.
Yeah, it was about to be a huge tackle for loss there, but the speed just allows him to pull away. He even went backwards to get away. It results in 40 plus yards.
Yeah, that's nuts. When you've got a halfback that can run backwards and then still turn it up forwards for 60 plus, that's a problem. But here they are again, coming out in the Stars of Texas formation. I don't know what the hell else to call it. Just looks wild. But Tennessee able to get them lassoed up right there.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. That's what you want to do as a user. Stay the farthest outside. Let your boys come back and clean up the mess from the inside.
Yeah, Tennessee's been doing good stopping the run. And then right there, God,
Uh-oh.
they all committed to the run. Let Gandy leak out and caught the screen and took it home. Yo, this Baylor offense looking scary.
Yeah, they're getting creative out there. They're stacking up the box. You think they're gonna run, pop out that screen, touchdown.
Yeah, that's scary right there because Tennessee got their back up against the wall. Like, they literally had to go all out to stop the run. I mean, jamming it down your throat. And then all of a sudden, you just get flicked on the outside.
Yeah, we're seeing two huge mistakes so far for Tennessee, allowing Baylor to stay way ahead of this game right now.
But one thing, though, if they can score right here, makes a 7-point game again. They did stop them the first drive. If they can make them pass, I know right there they pass for a touchdown as a screen. But if they can make them pass, stop the run, make them pass, I mean, they can get the game back in their hands.
Yeah, there's no reason to deviate from the game plan. Stick to your
Yeah.
guns.
Tennessee gonna read option this time. Jackson, toughness, running it up 7 yards.
Yeah, that's what you want to see right there. Your quarterback always sometimes just goes unnoticed, especially someone as big as Jackson, fast enough. You got to let him get some yardage.
Yeah, that's a tough kid right there. We've already seen him get crushed by a 360-pound lineman, get right back up. But T. Clizzle Pimp Izzle once again getting that counter, and he's out of the backfield like a stallion, 10-yard rush.
Yeah, 81 yards now on the day for Pimp Lizzle, and of course, you know he's the focal point. But if you can use him every once in a while to be as a decoy, you got something going.
Yeah, true that, 100%. One thing we have not seen today, though, is Jalen Hyatt at all or Holiday. I guess Princeton Fant left this offseason. That's a name. Oh, wow. Thrown into coverage once again. As soon as I called his name, he tried to force it to him.
Yeah, Lorando Johnson, that's a big corner right there. He's been doing a great job for Baylor this year, and a big thing is this Baylor defense. Last year they were ball hawks. This year it's the pass rush, and they were really seeing it right there. Jackson just pretty much got suffocated in that pocket.
Yeah, and the pass rush leads to multiple different problems there. Either, like you said, more ball hawking or fumbles, sacks, all the above. And once again, Baylor getting pressure. Like you said, they're bringing so much pressure. They're all getting there. Tennessee really doesn't have many, options.
Yeah, I mean Baylor's doing what they love to do, man blitzes. They want to bring pressure. They understand that pressure is going to suffocate that quarterback, and then we're seeing it back and back again. Tennessee keeps trying these deep throws. It's like they don't have time for it.
Yeah, they don't have time at all, especially like you said, man blitzes. You definitely don't have time to make those deep passes. Let's see if this quarterback can adjust. Looks like everybody's still locked up, but T. Clizzle Pimpizzle isn't, but he gets
Oh,
creamed at the end.
that was one of the ugliest hits I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, at least we know he's flexible. That boy did the splits and a half backward twerk,
Yeah.
but he's back standing somehow.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're young. Oh, but he's not in the game right now. That one did shake him up a little bit. But let's see, Sampson. He's going to tote the rock, and he's going to run it hard up the middle for a first down.
Yeah, great job by Tennessee, staying on cue, staying on rhythm. That's what you want to do. You got the first down. There's no reason to freak out and change things up. You get a touchdown here, you're back in the game.
Yeah, 21-7. Tennessee driving it up. Like you said, one more touchdown, you're back in the game. 2:50 left on the clock. Got the boy Pimp Bizzle back in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to that man. He's going to break a dude off a little bit, shrug him off, pick up 7.
Yeah, he was one man away from being one-on-one there, but great tackle by Baylor. Shoestring tackles, those are crucial when you're going against these burners.
Yeah, anytime you can get a shoestring or arm tackle on these fast guys somehow, those are crucial. 2nd and 3. Handing it off to Pimp Bizzle up the middle again. Not his specialty. Gets stopped by the Baylor front.
Yeah, we keep seeing once they go to the middle with the younger and the smaller running backs, they're getting up slower and slower here. And the defense over there, the defensive coordinator for Baylor is just rocking out right now, head banging and all.
Yeah, he must have found that fucking banging playlist beforehand. Got a little something something in his Texas tea. He definitely feeling himself. But Tennessee steadily moving the ball. 2 minutes left. They got to keep on track, keep on pace, make this a game.
Yeah, we're seeing those short passes pay dividend right there. It looks like Baylor's DBs are flying up the field. Like they just don't want to give up anything deep. And all these checkdowns are working, and it's just building confidence for Jackson.
Yeah, that's one thing. Build on the confidence for Jackson. You also pointed that out a little bit ago as well, that the defensive backs were flying up the field. And yeah, they are trying to capitalize on that. But let's see if they can keep it going. T. Clizzle Pimpizzle gonna take it up the middle. Pick up 4.
Yeah, good play there. Take what you can get. There's no reason to bounce every single run outside. And Baylor's doing a good job of staying home. They're you could tell they're in man coverage when all the DBs are over there, and your safeties are the only ones covering the top.
Yeah, right now they're feeling comfortable with the defense they're running. They feel like there's no need to change. And I mean, it's been working so far. Let's see what Tennessee got going. They are going to throw a screen. It looked like they got gobbled up really quickly. A lot of traffic out there.
Yeah, it was really tough. It was kind of bordering if you're throwing too quick, you're going to get tackled for loss. You wait too long, you might get trailed up there. That was a tough one there for Jackson. Smart play. Thank God it went incomplete.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. I mean, when I played you, I mean, there's a couple times I threw some screens. I'm thanking Jesus they didn't get hit. But
Oh,
my God,
God
Jesus
damn.
Christ just blessed us with that one. What a dive from Jackson to hide in the back of the end zone. Good God.
Yeah, Revamp, you said it, man. Where's Hyatt? Well, there he is in the end zone right there, celebrating in front of the Baylor student section.
Yeah, celebrating indeed. That boy was out there getting it. I mean, they deserve it. That was an absolute dot, and what a catch. Had a way to keep his feet in. It is 21-14. 1 minute left on the clock in the half. I don't know who gets the ball. I think Tennessee gets ball half.
I was actually about to ask that too. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want to see Gandy breaking out there. Gandy's one guy you don't want to see breaking out in the outfield.
Yeah, something that's very underrated today is how good Tennessee has played this kickoff coverage. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx it though.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like, I'm so glad my kicker has a big leg because that is one of the scariest parts of this game is kickoff coverage. Like, oh my
Oh,
God, that is too. When you throw it and the goddamn guy comes screaming down, butthole clenches up real quick.
yeah, and you know, you've said it perfectly. When they force Baylor to throw, it feels like Derek Gilbert's just late with these reads, or he's short arming him. I'm not exactly sure here.
Yeah, 100%. It definitely looks like it was a little bit of both right there because it did look like a short arm threw it behind, and there's a little bit of a late read. But if Tennessee can keep them throwing, I mean, that is a good recipe to win the game. But there's 1 minute left. Baylor looking aggressive to score, doing a flea flicker, and Baka throwing it in the double coverage and almost came down with it. Dear Lord.
He actually dropped that. That is insane in double coverage. Wow.
Yeah, imagine if he would have came down with that. That would have been gross. The damn flea flicker. Who the fuck do you think you are? Looks like they're coming out in a little wild bearcat, a wild bear formation. They're going to run it with their halfback, and you know he's got some speed, picking up a first down.
Ah man, that's a little bit of queso on the field, man. But I'm gonna ignore it.
Guess so. Hey, yeah, 100%. That is definitely, matching the jerseys. If you do not spot that halfback back there soon enough, it can be a problem really quick. But by God, it don't matter. They have so many weapons to just hand it off to. Gandy's another one, picking up 10.
Yeah, right there. You see, boy, you better back up, bro.
Trying to get the sideline reporter in the booth real quick. He's got some fresh news. Think they're saying Baylor halfbacks have to get piss tested at halftime, along with T. Clizzle Pimp Izzle. But somehow Tennessee's defense able to make a great stop right there. One of the teams just burned a timeout. I'm not sure who it was. Not sure if it was Tennessee. I think it might have been Tennessee, even though I feel like Baylor.
Yeah, it could have been Tennessee on that one. I mean, they liked something. Maybe Baylor wanted to get out of that formation or something. But great job by them actually slowing down a running back.
Yeah, you had to stop that. But it looks like they're going to go with another wild formation. I do not know what happened right there, but Tennessee was able to stop it. Thank God. 3rd and 16.
Yeah, your running back's just not used to throwing the ball, so he was looking downfield, staring people down.
Yeah, he was out there staring, trying to get his first touchdown. His eyes were all glistening, and boy, he got smacked. 3rd and 16, 46 seconds left on the clock, pimps. Baylor's looking to stay aggressive, and they got their halfback running out. And Tennessee is screaming down with a sack. He just saved the day right there.
Oh man, I know he was about to unload. We all saw the running back flying up the field, but damn, what a hit!
Yeah, that hit absolutely clobbered homeboy. Somebody gonna have to check that collarbone or something, but he just saved the whole day on that sack because that would have been a tubby. Baylor kind of getting a decent punt. I know you'd wish to get a better punt than that, but 37 seconds left on the clock. Tennessee has no timeouts left though.
37 seconds. The speed on Tennessee here. We're gonna see how confident they are in their quarterback. But this is exactly what you said, Revamp. If they get a stop, force Baylor to throw, we're gonna see them actually have success, and they did.
Yeah, 100%. They forced them to throw, stop the run as much as they had to. And let's see if they can make a shake, rattle, and roll. They're going to throw it out to White, and White better get out of bounds, and he does. 2nd and 1.
Yeah, squirrel White right there. You'd like to see him make a move, throw a juke. God bless, do something.
Hey.
But he got out of bounds.
Yeah. That's one thing. These Tennessee boys are fast, but they ain't got a little. They don't have a lot of movement in them hips.
Yeah, we gotta get him. We gotta get him in some dance classes or something.
Teach them cha cha. All right, but Jackson coming out again, looking for somebody. A lot of great coverage out there. Going to throw it to their man Squirrel again. Clock does stop for the first, but they got to hurry it up.
That was probably the best throw I've seen Klink made. Went through all his reads,
Yeah.
checked it down, first down.
That was even I even went through the reads and he hit that progression before I saw it. So yeah, that was a great one. I was like, damn, I don't know where he's going here. But got to make quick adjustment, quick moves, dropping back. Ooh, hey, either way stops the clock. Second down.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he made a quick read there as well. Hey, it wasn't there. Even if he did get it, he was going to go out of bounds. Good job there by Tennessee and Baylor. As you see, everything staying in front of them.
Everything's staying in front of them for sure. One thing we did see about Tennessee, though, they don't really trust their kicker from range. So they're going to have to get it up a little bit further. Got to get it up quicker. Hopefully they can make the right read. They had a guy open. Oh, man.
Whoa.
And he was not able to unload the trigger, got sacked, and that is crucial right there. That might be the end of the half.
Yeah, it might be it. Ika again, 360 pounds. I mean, you're only rushing three. He's so damn strong.
Yeah, that defensive front for Baylor has been causing a problem all day, especially up in the middle. That is the end of the half, 21-14. The way that half ended, though, the rest of the game is about to be a complete slobber knocker. Tennessee does get the ball when we come back from half. But what did you see from the first half?
It was exactly what we expected, right? I mean, back and forth. The big thing is Tennessee kind of shooting themselves in the foot here every once in a while. Baylor is just capitalizing. They're running the ball extremely well, 233 yards. But if it stays at this pace, revamp, Baylor's got to be able to throw the ball. They have to. 27 passing yards? That's not good right now.
Yeah, not good at all. At some point, they're going to have to get a little bit of consistency going, but if Tennessee can't stop the damn run game at some point, I mean, it's not going to really matter either
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they've stopped it at points, but then there's been points where they're just I think it's more of the big runs they have to contain. They've been holding them, and then just a big explosion, you know?
Yeah, and Baylor's done a good job of being creative. They're running different plays we haven't seen in a while. It's fun seeing how much these coaches want to beat each other and how even so far the total offense is. But it's just fun seeing Baylor mix things up.
Yeah, it is. You're 100% correct. This is an entire new Baylor offense, an entire new Tennessee offense for the most part as well. Both of these coaches showing a little bit of new pages in their book here tonight. I mean, it's been a great game so far. I think it's even going to get better this second half.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how both these freshman quarterbacks and these freshman running backs are going to do coming into the second half because the teams around them are built just senior, junior heavy. So it's really the ball is always going to be in these young guys' hands here. So let's see how they hold up.
See how they hold up indeed. The Baylor fans in the stands are ready to go. You can hear them roaring already. The kicker's kicking it off. Jalen Hyatt back there to return it. Good God, that man is a speed demon. He gets popped.
Yeah, impressive play there by Baylor's kickoff coverage team. He had a little crease, but damn, three yellow jerseys just holding up there. They were ready for that one.
Yeah, they're ready for that. Baylor is fired up coming out of the half. The drums are rumbling. The defense coming out there ready. Let's see if Tennessee can get these boys off their toes and put them on their heels. See the crowd's rumbling, everything's shaking and rumbling. Jackson getting tackled immediately. Not good.
Yeah, that's a great play. Baylor's starting to see the read offense there, and very very impressive. It was one on one because if he wasn't making that tackle, Taven Jackson was sprinting away.
Yeah, Taven Jackson's already shown that he has just enough speed to get the job done. He is a tough player. He's also made some great throws here tonight. 2nd and 12. He's making a couple adjustments right there. You've got your boy Hyatt on the left with his man Holiday. Clizzle in the backfield. And once again, that defensive tackle is coming up the middle, causing problems.
Yeah, you said it exactly right. Whenever you get pressure down the middle, it seems like every single read is going to be clouded. You especially 360 pounds.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, imagine Vince Wilfork coming down your throat every. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa, Bob.
Imagine Vince Wilfork smashing you every play. Shit. Well,
Oh, what a dot!
golly! What a
God
dot and what a catch, Jimmy
damn.
Callaway.
Yeah, when you have superstars all over, someone else needs to step up. And right now, Callaway is just beating his man in that man-to-man coverage and getting separation. But shout out to the quarterback getting smacked in the very next play. It doesn't even fucking matter, ripping it in there.
Yeah, 100%. He might get just play a pimp of the week just for his toughness in the pocket. Man, absolutely been getting crushed. Comes back strong and just flicks it again. Jimmy Holiday season breaking a man off, picking up 9.
Yeah, and something we noticed right there, they got beat in man coverage. Baylor switched to zone, and great job by quarterback just reading, letting it rip. Let me check it down. We're seeing a new clink today, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, we're seeing a new clink indeed. If that offensive line could just step up for him a little bit, he might be able to make some shit rattle.
Yeah, and Coach has been talking about this D line all year long, and they're showing it.
Yeah, they're showing it indeed. They're hungry and they're nasty. And they are up there. That defense is up there. They're looking to pounce on something. Tennessee making a quick move, and like I said, they're looking to pounce. I can see it in their eyes. I can see it in their eyes. They're bringing out the hammer, and they're smashing shit out there.
Yeah, almost a prototypical drive right there. Just forced the deep pitch. They got back into their man coverage, and damn, what a call by Baylor.
Yeah, what a call indeed. They were smelling the blood. The Bears were smelling the blood. They were hungry, and they came and got it. But let's see if Tennessee can slow them down. Right now, Baylor is rolling. They're cruising. If they can get a touchdown right here, it could be a problem. And good Lord, Craig Williams running for 11.
Yeah, it seems automatic at this point, man. Baylor's just getting 8 to 12 yards a pop on these runs.
Yeah, all 3 of their running backs, too. That is absolutely devastating. And then,
Oh,
ooh,
what a
what a stop
tackle.
there. Wow.
Yeah, that is a damn hard tackle to make right there on a really good running back. Tackle for loss, -4.
That's crazy. He's 10 for what, 10 something on the day?
Yep.
Man, what a tackle indeed. And Tennessee bringing some heat, but it looks like they're leaking out for a screen. What a tackle once again. 3rd and 22.
2 for 5, 19 yards for your quarterback right there. It's not looking good, and we're in a deep pass situation. This is going to be a tough one here. 3rd and 22. Do you bring the house? Do you stay back? Let's see what Tennessee does.
Let's see what Tennessee does indeed. Tennessee played this drive almost perfect because, I mean, that wasn't a bad play call by Baylor at all. Tennessee just played it almost perfect. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my Lord.
Wow. You celebrate number 20. Eason came in and busted the quarterback, made him fumble. Lyman was able to scoop it up, save the day just a little bit. Baylor looking like they got to punt it here.
Yeah, smart move by Baylor, and great job by Tennessee on that call. Coach Klink stern, calm, and collected. This game is getting really interesting.
Yeah, this game is interesting indeed. I knew the second half was going to be wild, especially, wow, what a great special team
Damn.
coverage right there. That was all user.
Yeah, I was about to say I rarely see users being able. It's hard as fuck in the open
Hard.
field, but
Hard.
damn, Panda, what a tackle!
Yeah, Panda came screaming all the way down and made that tackle just like beeline like he knew. But if Tennessee can score right here, it's going to get interesting real quick. Once again, Baylor's got everybody up front. And it looks like that man was open for a second, but they're going to take it to Holiday. Smart throw.
Yeah, that's a man-to-man beater right there. That's exactly what you wanted. Jackson read it, let it rip, no hesitation. That's what you need.
That's what you need. No hesitation, indeed. When your quarterback is confident in his read, confident that he can make that throw, anything can happen. Like that touchdown to Hyatt. That was gross. Jackson once again standing strong in the pocket, but got somebody coming, able to get it off. Offensive line, I mean, they're doing good, but they're just falling apart.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because right there you see Baylor staying in a QB contain, and they're rushing 2 and they're still getting home, coach. That is wild.
Defensive tackles are an absolute problem. I don't know what the fuck they feed these two bears up front, but they're different.
Yeah, there
And
they are
once
again.
again, yeah, Big 62. That man is the big grizzly on campus. You know, he gets a free cafeteria pass. All the lunch ladies love him, and you can see it.
Yeah, he's definitely not shying away from his calories right there. And it's wild because he's getting pressure at the nose, at the two, at the three. He's just moving around and he is just throwing around this Tennessee interior O line.
Yeah, when they asked this kid what position he played before the game. He says, "I just move bodies." I was like, "Damn, he don't even play a position." Oh my god! And that's one thing. You start talking about one thing, and these Baylor defensive players will make you talk about something else. Those linebackers are so aggressive. The way they play, the way that they can just scoop under and make a play.
Yeah, that's the captain right there. That's Matt Jones, man, out of Odessa, Texas. Just oh, what a beast right there. Great pick and huge turn of events here.
That's scary, man. You got those defensive guys coming at you. You got to make such a quick read, and then you got people jumping you like that. It's a problem. But here we go. We got the
Uh-oh.
Mick Williams train running. He's got nothing but yellow in front of him and a bunch of Tennessee fans to celebrate.
Oh, man, when you run commit one way, you better make sure you're going the other way as a user. But huge play right there. What a turn of events.
Yeah, that's one thing about the run commit. It's a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous game. Dangerous game. Like it has to be used in crucial I don't know, like 1st and 10, that's kinda you never know what's coming in 1st and 10.
Yeah, especially out of that formation, everything is pretty much so balanced. If they go one way or the other, like right there, they just went to the short side of the field. You committed to the open side, and I mean, you unfortunately give up six there.
Yeah, exactly, like 4th and inches, I say about 70% of the time they're gonna try to pound it up the middle to pick up those inches. That's something, the 1st down, you never know what's coming. You never know, it's wild. I've had touchdowns scored on me, run committing, thrown over the top, I it
Oh, same here.
yeah,
Trust me.
yeah. But Tennessee just gotta keep their head on their shoulders. They've been playing a great game. If they can just get some points in the end zone, quit shooting themselves in the foot just a little bit here.
Yeah, and they've shown that they can answer back, and we finally see Pimp Lizzo coming back, and we're gonna see how much they can use him.
Yeah, Pimp Pizzle, he's been a dog all game, and here he goes once again. But what a great tackle by Baylor, saving a bigger play.
Yeah, but on the positive, right? If you're Tennessee, I know you want to strike, I know you want a home run, but the first down's crucial. You want to make sure you move this ball right here. Get a nice, good drive, get in the end zone, finish with six, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, 100%. Everything they've been doing on offense has worked throughout the game. It's just turnovers. Just turnovers. If they can just, keep the ball on their side, quit turning the rock over, I think they can change this game real quick.
Yeah, if they get a little bit creative with it, it's really important. You got so much speed out there. You got to make Baylor choose either they're going to zone up and you can dot them up or play man to man. But right now, Baylor's answered every single test that Tennessee's thrown at them.
Yeah, 100%. They've answered every test, and they're playing so aggressively that they feel like it really doesn't matter what defense they're running, they're going to stop them. But
Uh
by
oh.
God, you ain't stopping that. I'll tell you that. If the quarterback didn't
Oh.
short arm it, we would have seen another Hyatt touchdown. But what a great completion there. They needed that one.
Yeah, and if the quarterback sees it sooner, Revan, he's got a touchdown. He's walking in right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being real. Your first look almost every damn play should be Hyatt.
Yeah, amen to that.
Especially if he's on the street. Shit. But by God, Samson gonna take it right up the middle and chug for 14. Looks like they got stopped on about the 1.
Yeah, very experienced play by Clink there. I know you wanted to get to the edge, but great job handing it off. Way to be calm and patient there.
Yeah, great read indeed. Had a way to hand it off. And handing it off to Sampson one again and picking up the touchdown. And once again, fellas, it is a 7-point game, 28-21 after this extra point, as long as nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, exactly how we said it, right? There's no reason for you to panic. There's no reason for you to go crazy. You'll get your points on the board, stay calm, and that's exactly what Tennessee does.
Yeah, Tennessee stayed calm. They looked really good that drive. Hyatt, like you said earlier, the playmaker has got to come out here and make a play sometimes, and he sure did. Defense, time for you to step up. Baylor, I mean, your running game's been working. Just keep doing what you're doing. But it looks like Gandy. This man is taking it out, and he is chugging. That man's just too damn fast, looking like
Ooh.
Barry Allen out there. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was my heart skipping a couple beats right there. That we saw the Panda special pulling away, going backwards to get more speed. I don't know what kind of matrix glitch this shit's on, but goddamn, Gandy is fast.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. He went backwards and gained more speed when he gained like a little rebound. These athletes we've seen today are nuts. But here we go. Tennessee got everybody up in the box. They're looking to stop the run, and they're able to stop it right there.
That's what you need. You know, you want to make sure you keep an eye on the running back at all times. I'm going to be 100%. If I'm Tennessee, I'm saying fuck the quarterback, man. I'm going after the running backs all the time. I want the quarterback to beat me with either his arms or his legs. That's the
You ain't
crucial
lying.
thing.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Especially when you got running backs in the league like we have, man. Like,
Yeah.
you have to fucking stop them dudes.
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't know how you gonna stop all 3 of these dudes on Baylor. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
that was about to be my next point because right, like it's scary. You got strength, you got speed, and Gandy apparently, I don't know what kind of super serum he's on. He's trucking motherfuckers.
Yeah, this kid, he's the true freshman, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, imagine this kid in a couple of years. Imagine him
Uh-oh.
in Clinton. Oh
Uh-oh.
my God.
No way.
Easton almost swung off for a homer, and somehow Gilbert got away and picked up a first. Wow, what a play.
Damn. All the way, swim move, beat his guy, missed the sack. His teammate just went full fucking Gilbert Grape on that one and missed. That was tough.
That was tough for Tennessee. That could have been the break they needed right there to get the ball back in their hands. But Baylor making a play once again.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Panda has, man, is he's so calm at times when he has like just crazy shit going on. Good job by him.
But here we go. I don't even know that crazy formation. Once
Oh
again, they're going to
no.
pitch it out to their man Gandy. Doesn't look like they have enough speed on the outside to contain him, and he's going to pick up 14.
Yeah, when you get in these jumbo formations, you have to get your guys wider. You have to get outside because Baylor is taking advantage of it.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of all these crazy ass formations. It's just so hard to like dictate what's about to come
Oh,
because, good Lord, all it
shit.
takes is one broken tackle and the man is gone.
Wow. Wow.
And
I
once
don't even know what
again,
to say, revamp. Damn.
yeah, once again, man, that's tough. Because you got a running back like Craig Williams, and you do not keep safety help. I'm not saying you're asking for it, but your
Yeah,
linebacker gets broken off, you're fucked.
yeah, and it's a jumbo formation. Like you know, your boys up front are going to get picked up. So if you have no help back there,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
But this could be a problem for future coaches going up against Baylor. I haven't played a user that stays in a formation like this and gets it to work. I've never really played against it, so it's going to be interesting to,
Yeah, thank God we're calling this game. It's a lot of upfront film, you know.
you know what I'm saying?
Man, he's in my conference too, I think. So
Oh shit.
Hey,
Yeah, there's been a revamped Panda OU Texas rivalry we've had for a while. I like it.
but let's see what Tennessee got. It is still a game. Fourth quarter just started. Throw up your fours, and they're going to hand it off to their boy Clizzle for 6 yards, and that's how we're going to get it started.
Yeah, the beautiful thing is you're back to square one, right? Just like last drive. No reason to panic. Stay calm. You almost stopped them on the last drive if you're Tennessee. And if you're Baylor, bring the pressure, man. Bring the pressure.
Yeah, 100%. Tennessee, like we've said before, they've been doing all the right things on offense. Just a couple mistakes here or there. Defense, oh my God, and here's another one. Well,
Oh.
and hey, Baylor's been causing those mistakes, and they're bringing out the hammers once again, and you can see the lightning charging and crashing down. Good God.
Yeah, there's the pressure. We said it right. I mean, it's tough to make those decisions. It's tough to be late on those out routes because that's what happens right there.
Yeah, being late on those out routes is deadly, 100%. And Baylor, they have a perfect opportunity to put the nail in the casket if they can get a touchdown here. Tennessee's going to have to dig deep, deep, deep within. They've been playing great defense. They've just been giving up a couple home runs here or there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's kind of been the tale of the season for Tennessee's defense. It's the rush. It's the rush defense.
Looks like Tennessee's trying to move a couple guys around. Baylor's making a few adjustments of their own. Let's see if they can get a stop right here. Baylor is going to hit him with a
Uh
screen.
oh.
Nobody is out there. Hayden's going to try to make a tackle, but it is too late. Baylor with another touchdown, and they are doubling up.
Yeah, the floodgates are opening up, and you have a young quarterback, and this is how you help him. You run those screens. That's two of his three completions have come off screens. That's what you do, man. That's how you help the freshman.
Yeah, that's how you help the freshmen indeed. Screens, like you said, they build a confidence. They just help get the quarterback rolling. And when you've got halfbacks like that that can get a lot of yards after the catch, it's deadly.
Yeah, deadly indeed. And Tennessee's going to need to do something here fast. But we'll see exactly what they revert to. They do have a top five passing offense coming into this game, but it's a little difficult when Baylor's been playing the way they've been playing.
Yeah, difficult indeed. You're down, 3 touchdowns at this point. You still can make it happen, though. I mean, you don't want to
Yeah,
give
we've seen
up
it
the
happen before.
yeah, we've seen I think these 2 coaches actually, both of them, not 100%, but I wanna say these 2 coaches both fucking had crazy comebacks.
Oh,
But you ain't gonna come back if your damn front can't stop that defensive tackle.
yeah, Justin Holt there now. He's getting in on a sack party, and Coach Panda told us before the game, man. It's they had 5 sacks last week. They only had a total of 10 all season, and I think they already matched that total of the season.
Yeah, they're definitely matching something at this point. Their defensive tackles out there matching each other, getting sacks left and right. I mean, you can see right there that right guard just got bodied damn near immediately. You got to start pulling scholarships at this point if you're Tennessee. You got Piss Test, Baylor.
Look, it's Vince Wilfork's he had less than 10 sacks in his career as a nose tackle. Ika has 3 today as a nose tackle. That shit is wild.
Yeah, that boy's killing it. And the crowd's going bonkers. Tennessee backed up, 3rd and 31. Big boy coming up,
They
trying to
got
get
it.
him. Oh, God. That's not what you want. That's a problem. They bringing him out again.
5 turnovers, coach, for this Tennessee offense, and it's tough, man. What do you do with your quarterback right now?
I, I don't even know if it's the quarterback. It starts up front, that defensive front. I mean, obviously, the coach could
Oh
maybe
my
wow, good
god! Did we
lord.
just see that
What the fuck just happened?
spin cycle? That shit was so crisp. Oh my lord! There's a fucking
Yeah,
tornado touching down in Waco.
yeah, there's officially cyclones down in Waco. Somebody clip that shit. Good God, that was gross. Dear Lord, Panda, we're over here trying to talk. Every time we're trying to talk about some shit, y'all do some wild shit. Good God.
Yeah, and this is a tough situation to be in if you're Tennessee. The game was in hands reach, and it felt like in just a matter of minutes, it's broken open loose.
Yeah, definitely. Once they started trying to pass down the field again every play, that's when it started breaking down again. Like I said, maybe the coach could do a little bit of favors, maybe trying to do, I don't even know, maybe some more drag routes, maybe trying to do some more screens of their own, maybe some more quick routes. I don't know at this point. That defensive front is just, they're getting there so quick.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's not on. It's not a lot of it's on the quarterback, man. That D line is working.
Yeah, like at this point, if your guy can't block the man in front of him, I don't know what you do. You know, like just I don't know. Like, what
Yeah,
adjustments do you make?
yeah, no, exactly. There's not a lot of adjustments you can make if your O line's just getting whooped up front. That's man to man. That's human thing, man, and you can't really do anything about it.
But one thing about Tennessee, I know they're frustrated right now, but they do fight to the end. They're going to hand it off to their boy Clizzle Pimpizzle. That's been working mostly for them, but they've been behind. It's been hard to just keep running.
Yeah, and I know a lot of coaches right now will, hey, like, hey, I'm going to pull out my quarterbacks, I'm going to do this, but for those guys that immediately want to pull their guy out, just a heads up, the backup quarterbacks are both true freshmen for Tennessee, so that's a tough one.
Yeah. But Pimpizzle getting another handoff, getting hit pretty good, but picks up 10, second and inches.
Yeah, he is the focal point of this Tennessee offense, and we kind of didn't see him at all in the third quarter. Here and there, flashes. We don't know if it's because he's a little banged up or he was just tired.
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. He's been taking a lot of pops and he's been getting the ball a lot. But what a great read right there. Once again, looked like the screen was supposed to go left, ended up throwing it to the right, picked up the first.
Yeah, first completion there for their quarterback in a while, Jackson, and it's a smart one. You said it exactly right. Everybody flowed with that screen. Great job dumping it off.
One touchdown, 5 interceptions on the day for Jackson. I know that's not the day he was hoping to have here, but let's see if he can get another touchdown on the board. Throwing into coverage, though, that was dangerous.
Yeah, scary indeed. I held my breath there. That was Coach Panda was looking at his defender, wondering what the hell happened there.
Yeah, I mean that could have been another interception added to their tally on the day. Looked like Hyatt was open on that drag. That could have been dangerous for Baylor, but hey, they completed the pass, lived to play another day. Holiday is in motion. Looks like he is open, but by God, I think quarterbacks are shook at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I feel like this he's seeing ghosts out there, man. It's. I know you're seeing the reads I'm seeing, and some of those throws got to be a little faster. But right now, Jackson is just he's a little shook up out there.
Yeah, Jackson's got that Rex Grossman syndrome right now.
Yikes! Shout out to Spectre on that one.
Hey, expect to like PTSD, pimp too soon. But by God,
Oh,
he's just chunking it up there.
oh, he
Oh my
dropped it.
God, I thought he had it. That would have been maybe catch of the year.
Oh, triple coverage. Oh man, that's tough right there. That is tough.
Yeah, tough indeed. Hyatt, you know how big of a superstar he is. That would have been insane. But Baylor making another stop on defense. Baylor calling a timeout right there. 2.5 minutes left here, folks. The score is 49-21. Baylor is in the lead. See if
Yeah,
Tennessee can get something.
yeah, no, absolutely. They need something here. Whether it's for moral support or just confidence.
Yeah, 100%. Got to send those fans over there in that left section. Got to send them home with something. And by God,
Oh.
Baylor said we gonna send them home with some of our dick here tonight, girl. And good Lord, that's another one.
Yeah, right there. Second interception for Chateau Reed right there. Great play. He's not getting beat to the inside anymore on that route right there. That is a damn good play, and the defense has shown up.
Yeah, Baylor's defense this second half has been absolutely disgusting. Like, we've hardly seen their offense on the field. Their defense has been out there making plays.
Yeah, and it's crazy, man. It's insane seeing how well this defense has shown up. Out of it seems out of nowhere. It was a damn fire, like a fucking firefight out here, and Baylor just buckled down. They adjusted, they fixed their shit, and they put up 49 points today.
Yeah, 49 points, and I will tell you what, this Baylor offense is looking mighty explosive. For a team that keeps it on the ground about 80 to 90% of the time on the game, I mean, for being like you said, dropping 49 points, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, you said it exactly right. I mean, a team that runs primarily. Shout out to our boy 49er George right there. 49 points on the board. God bless.
But Craig Williams, 170 rushes, 2 touchdowns on the day. I think Gandy has 100 to go with it. You know Williams has over 100 as well. Gandy getting a screen, and I don't know how. You know, that was a great shoestring tackle because Gandy he was smoking.
Yeah, he had some burners. If it was just a better throw right there, but we're gonna see Baylor. Let's see if they're gonna knee out the clock or how it is. But this one's gonna come to an end right now.
Yeah, definitely going to come down to an end. This game was an absolute high flying shootout from the beginning to the end. And there we go, fellas. That will be the last play of the game. 49 to 21 is your final score here tonight. Baylor will get the win over 20th ranked Tennessee. And if you're Baylor, you know that feels good.
Yeah, we expect Baylor to jump into those top 25 polls. Just an absolute fireworks show by the running backs and great damn play by the defensive coordinator. You know he's loving it.
Yeah, that Baylor defense came out and absolutely put on a show, especially the second half. I mean, those defensive tackles are probably the defensive MVPs. You know, there's a
Yeah,
lot of sacks, but they caused them.
yeah.
That
There's gonna
running
be a
game.
shitload of Dr Pepper and alcohol in the locker room right now. But let's go ahead and bring Panda in here and revamp. I'll let you take it away, brother.
What's up, boys?
What is up, Panda? Great win here tonight. I mean,
Sir.
what the hell are you feeding your defensive tackles and what or how?
So after you clapped my cheeks once again and held me to like 6 points, I looked at your defense and based my whole defensive strategy off of a similar ideology from what I'd seen from you. And that shit seems to be working. I changed some things up, obviously, but shit seems to be working.
Okay. So you found a little bit of that Texas Whataburger recipe that, we're trying to keep hidden, I guess. But those running backs too, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that right there, that's your own recipe 100%.
Oh, for
What
sure.
kind of formations were those? What plays? Like screens, all of that.
Can't give up too much, but obviously ran down the field really well on the first drive and then threw that pick. And so I just basically said, fuck it. The run works, the pass doesn't. And the run continued to work, pass continued to not, other than the screens. But Clink would always make the same adjustment when he ran commit when I was in that formation. I noticed it. And so I started throwing those play action screens out there when I saw him do that and wide open.
So, I mean, you heard it right there, the adjustments. I mean, in a user game, the adjustments are what can make and break a game. That's really what will make and break a game when it's that tight. And, sounds like you made the adjustments. You saw that there was something that he was doing and you were able to capitalize off of that. And I mean, I don't know how many screens you scored on, but at least two or three big, big screens. You had a couple more screens that could have been touchdowns as well. I mean,
Yeah,
just a great game.
that last one I dove down because as much as I wanted to go take it, get Gandy another score, I wasn't trying to run it up. Like I don't think I threw the ball more than twice in the fourth quarter or in the second half in general. I was trying to chew some clock. I mean, I ran a little bit of hurry up there, but definitely was trying to get out of there But at the same time, if it was a touchdown, I wasn't gonna cheat my boys out of too much.
Yeah, no, it was a good game, man. I wouldn't say you were intentionally running it up or anything. Your defense was just locking them down and eating them up, man. They were looking dangerous, and then you got that run game to go on top of it.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
scary.
Yes, sir.
Let my boy Sausages get you.
Panda, what a damn win. First and
Yes, sir.
foremost, lots of animosity coming into this game and trash talk here and there and, coming back and forth. But I have a few questions. First and foremost, how good does it feel to get a win over Clink? I know there's, of course, a little rivalry there, a little bit of an overall series. But how are you feeling right now? How's the team feeling?
Feels pretty damn great. I saw Blaze said something about him midway through the second about someone being so mad when they're up 14. Uh, Clink kicked my ass 3 years in a row. Just now it's 3-2. He still has a lead on me. So definitely a little bit of a rivalry. I'd say probably my biggest rivalry game, kind of in the NWO, is trying to even the score up and eventually take the lead against Clink. So mistakes like those dropped interceptions early, yeah, they made me mad. I was pretty frustrated, especially after throwing that pick on the first drive. That set it off. After that, any mistake we made was making me very pissed off.
Yeah, you could tell you expected greatness today. Your defense got it. They definitely got it. Um, so a lot of the talk this week was Tennessee's receivers being just that much better than your DBs. With that disrespect came the D line just stepping up and absolutely having a great game. How good does it feel to have a defensive line that can bail your DBs out? And how good does it feel to get 6 picks today?
Oh, it's amazing. Last season I had 10 sacks. This season through 2 games I have 11. Definitely I switched up my defense. Last season we had 3 down linemen and a linebacker rushing pretty much every play. We switched it up, put 4 down linemen, and started relying a whole lot more on that interior pass rush, and they're getting the job done. They're getting home, getting sacks, and then the interceptions. Last week I dropped about 4, had one, and so I made a comment before the game. I was like, maybe we just flip the switch. Maybe we're not getting the picks, we're getting the sacks. Today we got both, and I am damn proud of this team right now.
Yeah, you could tell you're excited. Newlywed man. Congratulations
Sir.
on the win. Congratulations on the bigger win in life.
Yes, sir.
Go enjoy your Dr. Pepper and great damn win today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good game, Clink. Good call tonight, boys.
Yeah, shout out for sure, Panda. Congratulations, pimp, on the marriage.
Thank you.
Can get old Tennessee pimp in here.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Clink? I know outcome isn't quite what you were hoping for, but I mean, you had some positive. T-Clizzle Pimp Izzle was out there shredding them up. What do you think was the biggest difference maker in the second half?
Stop the run.
Couldn't stop the run?
That's pretty much it. I mean, we couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the run first half. Just another thing is just made too many damn picks. Jackson just being late. DBs getting. I was just getting too much pressure up front and started forcing too much shit.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, overall, I think Jackson, I mean, I think he had a good game. The picks, they are tough. That pressure up front, man. I don't know if I've seen anything quite like that.
No, I'm not seeing nothing interior wise get home like that at all. So
Yeah, that's crazy because, like that pressure from the outside is one thing, but that interior pressure, that's a whole different problem right there.
yeah, interior. Yeah, it's gonna be a long season if the interior just gives up like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna badger you with too many questions. I'm gonna ask you, who do you play next week?
You got Jorge.
You got 49er Pimp next week?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Pimp, that's gonna be a slobber knocker right there. What do you think you got a game plan wise going into that one?
Haven't really got to watch much film yet on George, but we're gonna watch some film and I know he stays throwing the ball to Big Penis, so if we can kind of die down on that Big Penis hype and slow him down a little bit, I think we have a chance. But I mean, if we don't stop Big Penis, then you might as well say it's game over.
Yeah, you don't want Big Penis coming all over you, man, because that would be a problem.
Yes, sir.
Hey, at least I could loosen you up a little bit over there, Pimp.
Yeah.
I mean, don't beat yourself up too much. I don't think y'all are same conference, right?
No conference game today, so that's a good thing.
I know it's a
Still top,
rivalry game, but you know.
still top of the conference. So I mean, I'll take it.
Hey, my boy Clink. Well, you have a good one, Pimp.
You too, Pimp.
Clink, 2-0 to start the season, 1-0 so far. It's your best season you've had in a while and starting off, and that's crucial, right? I mean, your confidence is there. Of course, taking a one on the chops today is not a big deal, like you said, non-conference game. So defensively, you've given up two big rushing games. How do you feel you want to tighten things up before you play a very pro-style team like NC State?
We definitely got to figure out how to stop the run. That's for sure. I mean, I can't be sending 6 guys at a time just to stop the run. So we're gonna have to figure out something. I mean, 2 games start the season we gave up big runs, and then this game gave up 370. Kind of not what I'm used to, considering I was pretty much one of the top rush defenses in the league last year. This year it's a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. They give up so many yards rushing right now, and then so I really don't know what to do. We gotta get in the lab a lot more, see what we can do, and hopefully we can come out the other end next week.
Yeah, no, and of course, giving up as many yards, you can give up 1,000 yards as long as you win the game. It's only your first loss. I won't hold you too much. Your freshman Pimp Izzle had a great game. Of course, overshadowed because you want to win. No big thing there, but I gotta ask this question. Your freshman quarterback, he had a tough game. Struggled a bit here and there. But would you chalk it up as more of an offensive line thing, or do you think it's going to open up a QB battle for the quarterbacks?
Yeah, I think it was more of a. I'd say it's more of an offensive line situation. We got to get that figured out. We got to figure out what's going to work a lot more. I mean, obviously, we ran the ball down his throat first drive, and it worked real well. And then we kind of tried to open up with the pass and couldn't really do nothing because the offensive line was. I mean, their D line was getting so much penetration in that game, and it was just. It was the craziest thing. I've never seen an interior line dominate like his interior did.
Yeah, no, I understand. Trust me, it was scary up here in the booth, but Clink, it was a great game, man. It was a tremendous game. You guys fought your asses off. It's exactly what we want to see. And, if it's any consolation, I mean, you still have scary-ass recruits coming in, so I hate you for that. But I'm going to go ahead and, love you boys. You guys did a great game. Revamp. What a damn call, man.
Appreciate you, Pimp. It's always good getting a call game. I think it's the first game we've called together, so I appreciate you, Pimp.
For sure.
But fellas, we do have another game coming up next. Like I said, we do have a doubleheader, and I don't know about y'all, but I love doublehead. I mean, doubleheaders. It's a lot of great action. We've got another Slabanaka coming up next, and if you fucking leave, then you a baby back. Good God.
Welcome, everybody, to the second game of the Wednesday night doubleheader. It's a doubleheader week here on NWO. So this is Vaughn. I'm here with Danny Sausages and Jorge. So let's get going for another big game here. We got Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, on one side you got the traditional uniforms, absolutely common LSU, the historic LSU, and on the other side you got the flamboyant, the showy, the beautiful Oregon uniforms coming out. I'm excited for this matchup.
Yeah, this should be very, very interesting. Jimmy played Fam the other night, and Fam played keep away. So I'm sure Jimmy's chomping at the bit here to get his offense out there and actually play with it for a little bit. And Broncos same way. He's didn't get to play against Clink the other day, so he's ready to get back in the swing of things as well.
Yeah, those are some impressive recruits coming in for LSU. I'm glad we got to see those real quick. But, that's something that exactly is it. It's, the keep away game last week, Oregon's been waiting for it. And LSU, they just have studs all over the field. It's going to be interesting how the matchups end up playing, how the one-on-ones are going to go, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll have to see if Lemon Pepper Lou can stay healthy this week because that made a huge impact in that game as well against Michigan. So,
Yeah, that's the big question right there.
well, he did have Jackson, his freshman, come in and play really well after a slow start, but Lou is the man. So, Jimmy's got to get him going and make LSU make some stops in both the run and the pass game. So we'll see how they do that here. And it looks like LSU is going to be kicking off first. So, they're wearing their whites. I hate when they wear white at home. LSU should be wearing those beautiful purple jerseys. All right, here's the kickoff, boys. See if this goes out of the end zone and into Arkansas, Mississippi, Oklahoma, wherever. Yep, deep through the uprights, and that's where we're going to start at the 25 with the Oregon Ducks. Butterbean, Mr. Butterfield's at quarterback with Lemon Pepper Lou. He's got that star Franklin out there, and the guy you were talking up last game as well, Ferguson at tight end.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what they're going to do this week, right? They've talked a lot about improving their offense, mixing things around, and that's the crucial thing because the athletes on the other side, LSU, are going to create problems, but it's going to be interesting to see what Oregon wants to draw up this week.
Yeah, we got to see a little bit of Ferguson catching passes, so maybe he gets him involved a little more. Franklin kind of disappeared during the game. Here's a quick drop and a screen pass to Lou off the left, looking for a block, gets two, spins around and dropped just shy of the first down, 8 yards on first down. Nice start for the Ducks.
Yeah, if you're an Oregon fan, that's a great sign to see, right? Number 9 out there, catching the ball, getting involved, not being a decoy. That's what you want to see out there. He is the engine that goes, man.
All right, see what they do here. Second down and 2. Can run anything they want. See how much LSU wants to bring pressure in this game. Lou's pretty slippery, and Franklin's a speed burner on the outside, so they got to be careful. I know they got athletes, but they still got to be careful. Here's Butterfield handing off to Lou. Tries to cut inside, and he's going to be short, inches short of the first down. And their first third down of the game.
Yeah, impressive call there, but a better play by that defensive lineman because there was a cutback, there was a little lane there. It was just those one-on-ones. That's where they show their strength. That interior D line of LSU is scary. We just saw Baylor's interior D line pretty much dictate the entire game, so we'll see.
They pretty much have to key on Lou here, but he's got other weapons, so maybe he uses Lou as a decoy, maybe not. Ferguson tight end goes in motion to the left. Here's the handoff. Lou breaks off the counter, cuts inside, does get the first down and move the chains.
Yeah, as long as you get one, that's exactly what they needed. They got the first down. It was insane the fact that linebacker kept up with Lou going back and forth, but good read, good play. First down, you live to fight another day.
Yeah, it was a hell of a cut to get back inside so quick and not running his own lineman. And then, like you said, linebacker comes in, hits him right away, but he still managed to get that first down. So Jimmy converts the first third down of the game. Let's see what they want to do now when they have a fresh set of downs. Sitting there right around the 36-yard line. This field always messes me up because there's
Every
5
yards.
yard markers. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I formation, 2 tight ends to the right. Lou looking to get to the outside, cuts it in between the tackle and the tight end. Still picks up 4, looked like nothing on the play. And that'll bring up second down and 6.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do, right? I mean, it immediately looked like the outside was pretty much just discombobulated, torn away. Good job cutting up, putting your head down, take what you can get. we're going to see how these long drives affect Oregon because they're down here in the bayou. They're down here in the humidity. It is a whole nother type of weather down here.
All right, 2nd down 6. Come out again. 2 receivers to the left, wide receiver to the right. McGee goes in motion, drop back, screen pass. Lou catches it, looking for blocks, gets 2, bounces off one, but doesn't get off the other one. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, we're seeing Lou being pretty much just like last week, controlling the clock, and he is the reason that this Oregon offense is going. When he was out, Vaughn, you said it perfectly, man. It was everything started slowing down. Everything started, kind of changing up on Oregon. But right now, they're giving every single touch to Lou.
And LSU is swarming to him as quick as they can. They held him short that time. So it's the second straight 3rd and short in this drive. This time, fake handoff. Butterfield looks, got a man in the flat. Oh, he caught it. Looked like it could have been picked across somehow, snagged that ball, gets the 1st down. Wow, that's their fullback, Josh Cross, with the great hands.
Yeah, you definitely don't see fullbacks playing on this Oregon team, but ever since Coach Jimmy Two Blunts has taken over, fullbacks, tight ends, blocking tight ends, and great bail out there because that was almost 6.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's Oregon Ducks. It's not Vaughn's Oregon Ducks, so whole different philosophy. All right, get 3 to the right. They shift again. Ferguson goes in motion to the left. Hand off to Lou at the counter, cuts it off, rides off his lineman, doesn't get much, gets slammed to the ground for no gain. What a hit.
Yeah, Greg Penn, the third right there, just sliced through, read the pulling guard, and just absolutely obliterated Lou there. You normally don't see Lou going backwards, but right there, that was a tough hit.
All right, 2nd down and 10, sitting just shy of midfield. Nice start for Oregon. They've converted 2 third downs already. They're hoping to avoid another one on this series. And LSU's kind of been sitting back, waiting to see what they want to play. They haven't been too aggressive, but they aggressive to the ball after the play is made. There goes Lou in motion. Butterfield drops, looking up the sideline, throws, and it's picked. And he stays in bounds to the 35 and dropped it to 36. Threw it into triple coverage on that one, Danny.
Yeah, that was a tough one there. Butterfield tried to get it over, a high throw. You want your tight end to go up and get it. But these LSU ball hawks are something special. A lot of people call LSU DBU for a reason, and right there we're seeing it.
All right, see how LSU responds here. They have a short field of their own their own. Well, I wouldn't say short at their own 37, but they stop Oregon's drive, get the ball back. Making changes. Play clock down to 5, 4. There we go. Snap, drop, look, throws, out, caught, 1st down. Real quick out route to Brian Thomas. And nice 1st down play.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is exactly the captain of this, like exactly the quarterback you want for your offense. Smart, decisive, takes off when he needs to, throws the ball when he needs to. He's done a good job of being, helped by Coach Junior Broncos. So he's the focal point to watch.
That was a nice safe throw. Wasn't much out there. The coverage was off on the play. See what they do here. Receiver goes in motion. Here's a fake, and he bounces off one guy. Almost trips over his own player, gets to the edge and pushed out of bounds. A gain of 9 by Daniels. He's lucky he didn't fumble. He's lucky he didn't go down early, and somehow it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, he's deceptively strong on these runs. I played him last year. He was the focal point, but I don't understand how smooth he runs the ball, and he breaks off tackles. So great job by him getting out of bounds, avoiding more contact.
Yeah, it was great that he fought off the 1st tackle. Then he maintained his balance so he didn't fall down. Looked like he was going to trip over his own running back, and then still got 9 on the play. So 2nd down 1. We got trips left, tight end right. Pistol formation here. Daniels making an adjustment. Play clock down to 6. Steps back, quick drop. No pressure. Now comes from his left, looking upfield, stops, throws over the middle, and he's got it. Just shy of the 20-yard line. Keyshawn Booty with a nice 23-yarder for a 1st down.
Yeah, there's very few receivers in the NWO who will catch everything, and Keyshawn Booty is one of them. He is strong, He's big. He's a prototypical receiver. He's going to go top 10 in this upcoming year's draft.
He was very patient, Daniels, in the backfield there. Didn't have pressure initially. Got the late pressure. Stepped out to the open area on the right and just waited till he got the man he wanted. Nice deep throw over the middle. Actually, it was pretty good coverage on the play. He had two guys around him. All right, first down, empty backfield. Got 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels flings it out, little bubble screen, gets by one man, threw another down inside the 10. That's Kyron Lacey for a 12-yard gain, and it's going to be 1st and goal Tigers.
Yeah, scary right there. It looked like he was about to get walloped by that Oregon corner, but good job. He did just enough to get around him, get himself first down, and now we're threatening inside the 10-yard line.
All right, see what Oregon does here to try and stall this one out like LSU did them. It's going to be tough here on 1st and goal at the 9. One thing we know, they're not going to see Maryland formations like they did against Michigan Wolverines the other night.
Yeah, amen to that.
All right. To the left, to the right, pistol formation. Here's a fake. Looks like a little bit of a counter play. Bounces to the outside, breaks 2 tackles, gets knocked down around the 6-yard line. Noah Kane picks up 4. Looked like he didn't get anything initially, but he still got 4 on that play.
Yeah, something we're seeing is just how much this Oregon defense is not missing their tackles, just kind of getting broken off. They're there. They're being put in the right position. They're playing the ball well. It's just, LSU, all these LSU runners are strong.
Yeah, they just can't wrap up. They put a man on him, put a body on him, 2 guys on him, and they just can't get him to the ground. So we're going to have to fix that soon. We go with a power pistol formation here. Receiver goes in motion. Here's a snap. Fake to Kane. Daniels rolls, rolling harder, looking, and couldn't throw it away. It gets backed. Yep, 6-yard loss, back to the 11. I don't know if he was trying to throw it away or he's just got lost and looking too far upfield and didn't see the guy step up, but that was a big hit he took.
Yeah, that was tough right there. Good coverage. It was a solid play call there, but yeah, especially on 2nd and goal, to be as disciplined as Oregon was, that's a hard position to be in because the whole playbook's open in 2nd and goal. And you don't want your quarterback taking hits like that. So hopefully we'll see Jane Daniels throw those away next time.
All right, be 3rd and goal from the 11. Be a huge positive for Oregon if they can hold them to at least 3 here. LSU need to get the ball in the end zone. They got that turnover, trying to capitalize. Play clock down to 3. Snap, look, no pressure at all. Just floating in the pocket. Again, no pressure. Now it comes from the right, rolls to his left, drops back, throws it away. Incomplete pass to bring up 4th down. Great coverage by Oregon.
Yeah, you said it, Vaughn. Huge shout out to Gonzalez on that play, covering 2 routes, the underneath out route and the corner going over his head. Just that's why that man's going to play on Sundays right here. And just a great job by them forcing a field goal here.
All right, so LSU is going to capitalize if they make this kick and they don't shank it somehow. They'll get points out of the turnover, which is good. That's positive for them. And Oregon, they had a 1st and goal down at the 6, and they end up making them kick a field goal. So that was a strong, pretty much goal line defense there. Only gave up 3, so see what they do once they get the ball back.
Yeah, a super huge win right there. You said it. I mean, 1st and goal inside the 10, almost inside the 5, and you only let up 3. Damn good job by Oregon.
All right, first kickoff went all the way through the uprights. I assume this one's going to go there as well. Yes, it is. So Oregon's going to take over on their 25 for the 2nd drive in a row. And they're going to look to finish their drive this time and put the ball in the end zone. And we'll see how much they focus on Lou this time, or if they're going to spread it around a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question right there. I mean, how much can they mix it up, and how much can they get Lou involved in other ways that are non-traditional and to keep LSU on their heels?
All right, they come out. I formation, 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Quick handoff. Lou gets to the outside, avoids 1, and he gets tripped and dropped at the 29-yard line. Still picks up 4. Going to be 2nd down and 6, as we only have 23 seconds left in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, 5 carries on a 2.2 average. It's tough. It's very uncommon for Lou, but we're used to seeing him bust off 170, 200 yards a game last year. It's just People are keen on the key players this year a lot more.
And LSU's pursuit, man. They get such fast defenders, they can get to them in a hurry. If they miss one tackle, they have a second guy right there. Butterfield dumps it off to Lou in the flat, gets a good block, cuts inside, back down the sidelines, got a lane, trying to avoid, step back, and knocked down to the 36, 37-yard line. Great screen pass, little, almost like just a flat pass, not really a screen. Still picks up 35 on the play.
Yeah, beautifully designed, beautifully blocked, and that's the non-traditional way you get your key player a great catch and an easy run.
All right, and that play's going to end the first quarter. Low-scoring first quarter. Nice drives for both teams so far. Oregon's been able to move it, just can't get in the end zone yet. LSU had a strong defensive stand and got points, so good start for both teams. See what they let's see what they do here in the second quarter. All right, we got trips to the right. Is that Thornton way over to the left? Yep. Butterfield's barking out some sort of change. There's a handoff to Lou. Cuts it out to the outside and gets dropped right around the 34-yard line. That's a play. It looks like a counter, and he just keeps it and keeps going to the right, and he just didn't have a hole.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of wild. You alluded to it earlier. Just the LSU, like they diagnosed that run. They completely committed to it without the whole run commit BS, and they were making great job blocking, shedding some blocks on that one.
All right, second down 7. Lou's going to be a little tired here. They got to find somebody else to get the ball to, whether it's Butterfield runs with it or they use that tight end that they looked a little bit. Here's a quick drop and looks like another screen pass. Lou's got it, tries to cut inside, spins in away from one guy, down to the 28-yard line, 6 yards, going to bring up a short 3rd and 1. Lucky for Oregon, they've had a lot of short third downs so far.
Yeah, and there's been a good job setting it up, right? They're making LSU have to defend full 100 yards right now. And that's the big thing. You said exactly it is those 3rd and shorts really allow you to use your playbook to the fullest extent. Let's see what Oregon does.
Yeah, and a 3rd and 1, if you don't get it, you're automatically going to go for it, whether it's a field goal from here, which would be about 45 yards, or just try and pound it or scramble with your QB. Big power set here. Straight up the middle with Lou. Easily gets the first down, 4 yards on that, and new set of downs.
Yeah, his 7th carry of the day. Still not over 20 yards, but I mean, through the air, he's catching everything. He's doing a good job on his screen plays, and he is the main thing right now. So far, if you key on Lou, you're going to key on this Oregon playbook.
Selfishly, I just want to say I love those Oregon helmets. I'm so glad they added those yellow wings on the green helmets. I was tired of the green on green. So, all right, down to the 24, first down, under 6 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a team with green and yellow that looks good out here. Shout out to Sir Panda with the ugliest Baylor uniforms.
All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, Ferguson to the right. Lou is still in there. He hasn't had a breather yet. 7 McGee, nope, fake. He goes Lou, counter to the outside, tries to cut back inside, gets hit, bounces off a guy, gets no gain on the play. I don't know if they gave him forward progress or not, if they counted him coming backwards after that hit.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Normally we see those plays get 2-3 yards, and apparently NWO now wants to spot the ball correctly, and gain of nothing.
All right, 2nd and 10. They probably run the last 6-7 plays to Lou. LSU's just going to put a spy on him instead of the quarterback. As we wait for these 2 teams to get their plays. Important play here because you don't want to go 3rd and 10. They're looking to get it in the end zone. LSU's looking to get a stop here, get another turnover. Butterfield drops, throws, caught over the middle. Franklin at the 20, picks up 4. It's going to be a 3rd and 6. That's manageable. He can run or pass out of this, especially with Lou running the ball.
Yeah, Butterfield 6 for 7. That one incompletion being that interception there, and it's really interesting to see how they're going to get their passing game more evolved here. And that's something that Coach Jimmy's been talking about, right? We want to pass the ball better. They want to be a little bit more creative, but when your passing game is screens and it's working, why change up most of it?
Exactly. Don't change it if they can't defend it. That goes for you. Your first drive, you're just mowing them through on the ground. I mean, I just saw that in the first game. Baylor barely threw the ball because they didn't have to. So, all right, we got a tight 5 wide receiver set. Butterfield drops over the middle. He's got a man inside the 5. Holden catches it. 1st and goal. Trayshawn Holden, 18 yards. Nice throw and catch in traffic. Wow.
Yeah, Trayshawn Holden, the Alabama transfer right there. He got a beautiful NIL deal by Coach Jimmy Two Blunts over there, and just a snag down the middle. Impressive.
All right, 1st and goal at the 1. I'm not going to say anything about my receivers getting stopped at the 1 like I just did. I always do. It's a force field. It's like
absolutely.
It's like Anakin Skywalker standing down there saying no.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, see what he dials up here, because 1st and goal from the 1 sometimes is not the best situation. You'd rather be on the 3 or 4 yard line. You got a little more room to run or throw. Look at LSU. They're totally playing up the middle run. Is he offside? Here's a hand up to the fullback, and he was offside on the play, so they're going to get that play all over again.
Hey, it's like we've always told our defensive line the same thing. If you jump offside, it's only a couple inches they're going to give you. If the O-line false starts, that's 5 yards back. So you take that risk. I like it.
And like I like to say, a face mask inside the 10 is totally worth it. And they're only going to get like
Amen.
5 yards. Here they go. Stack the middle again. Fake. Here's the pitch to Lou. He's going to walk into the end zone untouched, and Oregon gets their first score of the game. Nice. Fullback dive, fake pitch. I wonder where he got that play, right?
I fucking hate that play. I know I'm cussing, but God bless. I've been scored on it by all these Iowa boys, and I hate it. It's just that fake fullback thing, man.
I had to live through that with JT so many times when he was at Texas A&M, so I saw that a lot. All right, this extra point makes it a 7-3 game. Just under 4 minutes left in the half, and we'll see how Junior Broncos responds with his second drive of the game. Iowa Hawkeye playbook. There you go. Jimmy's showing us where he got that play from.
Believe me, I saw a lot of it. I saw a lot of that strong eye, weak eye, fullback dive. It's tough. Great drive there by Oregon.
All right, this one's going to go through the uprights as well. Either we have 2 really strong leg kickers or there's a strong wind blowing that direction. So we'll have to find out. I haven't seen. I wish they would show the wind somewhere on here on a consistent basis just to help us out. All right. LSU. Kane ran the ball well. Daniels scrambled when he needed to. Nice throw over the middle of the Butte. They're coming out with 2 tight end set here. Receiver goes in motion. Corner follows him across. Play clock down to 4. 3. Snap. Daniels standing tall in the pocket. No pressure whatsoever. Everybody dropping in coverage. Now they come after him, and he's got to throw it away. Wow. Great defense by Oregon.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's Gonzalez again covers away basically an entire sideline to the throwing shoulder. He's done a great job of stepping up this week. He was the emotional leader this week, and we're seeing it right now.
I mean, Daniels had all day, and he still couldn't find someone to throw to. And as soon as he went out of the pocket, everybody collapsed right to him and made him throw it away. So, see what they respond here. They got to get something going on offense. Tight end shifts out into the slots. Now we got a 4-receiver look. Play clock down to 7. Fake to Kane. Daniels up the sideline. Bridges trying to get him. Cuts back inside. Back outside. Looking for one more block to go down the sidelines to the 25-20. Can he get that last block? No, he stepped out of bounds at the 3 or the 2, whatever they marked. I couldn't tell exactly. That receiver just couldn't get that last block for him.
Yeah, you hate to see your receiver not look up at the Jumbotron and realize there's a sea of green behind him. But what a damn play.
That was a nice run. Great cut back in, cut back out. Had 2 good blocks on the outside, but then that receiver that was running, doing his Tyreek Hill impression, running with them instead of blocking somebody, cost him a touchdown. And he's just going to do a power QB and get it in anyway. Just going to hurt his average. It's all. Oh, this was Dewan Booker. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to his number. So Daniels doesn't get the touchdown. All right.
Ouch, ouch. Taking away a touchdown from the quarterback right there. That one hurts.
He might have a little comment for him on film day, right?
Yeah, there'll be PR about it in the interviews, but inside that locker room, he's gonna hate that.
All right, extra point's gonna make it a 10-7 game here. That was a quick 2-play drive for LSU. 3-play, incomplete, then the long run, then the power. Quick response. So Oregon, plenty of time. They did get the ball to start the game. Oregon did. So you'd be smart to chew as much of this 3 minutes off and not give the LSU the ball back until halftime. Deep kickoff. And Jimmy said the wind was 3 to 4 miles an hour. He's going to take this from the back of the end zone. So both guys have strong legs, so it's not the wind, which is good. Now we know they can kick these long field goals too.
Yeah, both these teams carry those strong legged, kickers, and it's crucial, Vaughn. I mean, trust me, you know that if you don't got the strongest leg, someone could return a 109-yard return.
Yes, they could. Especially when they say you don't leave it short. All right, 2
Don't
receivers
leave
to
it
the left,
short.
1 to the right. Here's the counter to Lou. Gets to the outside. Receiver didn't hold his block long enough for you to had more than 6 on that play. He kind of gave up halfway. Lou just got to the outside, and his receiver went to the ground.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of juking from Lou, right? I mean, and we're seeing a lot of cuts, spins. It's obvious, right? I mean, you're coming off a concussion. You don't want to lower your shoulder. Sometimes you gotta deliver those nice little whomps to the DBs. Let them pay for that.
All right, 2nd down and 4. Just under 3 minutes left. They've run 99% of the offense through Lou. Let's see if he keeps that up. He's going to be needing an oxygen tank at halftime here. Goes in motion. Butterfield swings it out to him in the flat. Good blocking upfield. It's going to get the first down. Cut inside. Crosses midfield. 7 yards. And Oregon stretching him from sideline to sideline with this offense today.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. It's kind of crazy, but LSU's speed in their back end is scary. But the big guys up front, you want to make sure that they're the ones being beat up on. And the way you beat up on them is you make them run. You don't got to get physical with them. You don't got to smack them in the mouth. You make them chase you all over the field.
Which is surprising because LSU's got great athletes, so you figure they'd be able to cover. But it's he's been disguising these plays really well. Butterfield barking out instructions. Play clock down to 8. Receiver goes in motion. Drop back. Screen pass to Lou again. Tries to split 3 blockers. Pushes a guy down.
Wow.
Picks up 9 on the play. Nice stiff arm, Lou.
Yeah, that was about to be the craziest turn of events right there. But a trip up tackle brought Lou down. Gain of 9 there.
Yeah, he tried to split between 3 of his own blockers. I was shocked he didn't just run into him and gain only about 4 or 5. But he powered through. 2nd down and 1 as we hit 2-minute mark right now. He's 9 out of 10 for 99 yards, so Butterfield's been very effective. Get trips to the right. Butterfield. Hand off to Lou. Doesn't do the counter. He gets met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, they brought the house on that one. They made sure every single gap was covered, and the results paid off right there. Another 3rd and short here for Oregon.
Yep, and game clock's winding down. It's still minute 33 and rolling. Both teams actually have all 3 timeouts, so see what they do here. If I'm LSU, I'm calling timeout if they don't get this first down. They're going to have to punt. I want as much time as possible to double dip here and score now and get the ball to start the half. There goes Lou in motion again. Butterfield looks, swings it out to him in the flat again, trying to get to the first down mark. Does he get there? No, he's short, 4th and inches. Big decision here for Oregon. Minute 16. They're going to let the clock wind down before they go. They're going to call timeout.
How that DB covered 3 of those players basically so smooth. I don't know how it happened. It was one guy who was splitting everybody, and he still managed to plant his foot in the ground. Of course, the receivers didn't block for their running back, and he got the tackle.
And
Damn.
That's EA for you. All right, this game clock's under a minute left. Game clock's down to 18. Oregon looks like they are going to go for it. Yes, they are. See how LSU runs this. If they want to stuff the middle here, they're going to play this pass. Drops, looks, quick throw. McGee drops it. Oh, 7 McGee had a man on his shoulder. Nice defensive coverage by LSU. Gets a turnover right at midfield.
Yeah, it was perfect. He did a great job showing his ginormous jersey numbers to his quarterback. Butterfield put it right on him, and a drop. Talking about EA right there. That is a tough one. Great job by LSU sticking to that man coverage.
All right, so LSU got 46 seconds and 3 timeouts left. They do get the ball to start the second half. Oregon's going to need a big stop here. LSU, on the other hand, even just a field goal is good. Extend this lead, get the ball back. And he's going to go straight up the middle. Big hole, breaks 1 tackle, dragged down to the 36. Jaden Daniels 12-yard power run up the middle.
Yeah, usually you see a delay there with the quarterback, and I absolutely fucking hate it. But Jaden didn't need any delay there. He took off north.
All right, they spread him out again. Empty backfield. Daniels, quick throw in the flat, caught at the 35, trying to get outside. Does all the way down to the 28-yard line. Kyron Lacey again. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. They save timeouts. 38 seconds left. They can pretty much use the whole field now.
Yeah, very beautiful play there. One of my personal favorites, as you know, Vaughn.
Mhm.
That quick bubble screen, man. You're outnumbered out there. Hey, throw the screen. Let your boys be athletes.
Yeah, if your DBs can't get off blocks, that's that's an easy 5 yards, easy or more if they break a tackle. All right, receiver goes in motion. We got 2 tight ends off the right in a wing formation. That's really a strange formation. Never seen that one in this game. Kane, counter up the middle, gets the 1st down. Clock's going to stop temporarily. See if they burn a timeout or not. Nope, they're going to go no huddle.
Yeah, they're going to keep those 3 in their pocket.
Again, that weird formation. I've never seen those 2 tight ends lined up like that before. Daniels throws, and it's picked off by Jacobs at the 25, all the way up the sideline, 45-50. He's going to go to the house unless this guy can catch him. Nope. This is going to be a pick 6, pimps. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. What a play by Junior. Junior made me a liar. I thought that lineman was too damn slow to get him. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
man, what a play. Tremendous stop by Oregon right there. A little premature on the pick 6, man, but we almost had it there. That was about to be a beautiful one.
I was trying to be as patient as I could. And I saw how big he was. I'm like, there ain't no way he's catching him. And he got that dive, that trip tackle. I think the guy, the linebacker, ran out of gas on the play too. That might have helped, but
Yeah, he was rumbling, man.
that's all right. I don't mind being wrong in that situation. That was a great play by Jimmy. And now we got 21 seconds left. You better hurry up. Play clock's down to 6. Field goal ties this game. Butterfield drops, nope, throws back across the middle. Franklin is going to drop at the 5, and Oregon calls their timeout. 16 seconds left and 2 timeouts. That's about at least 3 plays.
Yeah, we're seeing Franklin get a little bit more involved here, of course, at the end of the first half. You know, it's really crucial. And like you say, Vaughn, you can't carry your timeouts with you. You know, use your playbook, open it up, and this is the tough spot for LSU. You're basically going to cover, 70, 60 yards width of end zone. So it's a tough one.
Yeah, and you know me, I love running in this situation, especially with all my timeouts like this. Pound it, because they're going to be trying to cover flats, right? Butterfield drops, got pressure off the right, throws to the back of the end zone, and is Lou in? Yes, he kept his foot in for a touchdown. What a tightrope on the back of the line. And Oregon with a big turnover, the touchdown. Extra point's going to make this a 4-point game going into half. Wow.
Vaughn, that was beautiful. Lou has been catching everything today. He's trying to make up for his injury. He wants to get back on that Heisman list.
Yeah, I was shocked that was him in the back of the end zone. Usually he's out in the flats somewhere, but he released up the middle, I believe, and cut along the back line and was able to tap that, keep that toe in. And we're going to see this kickoff's probably going to go through the uprights as it's been doing all day. So LSU will have at least 2 plays before the half. That was a great throw, too. That was a great catch, and he stayed in bounds, but he put that right over the DB, right where he needed to. I mean, it was either going to be Lou or nobody catching that ball.
Yeah, and the anticipation by Butterfield and the trust by Coach Jimmy, man, that was the bigger thing. The trust in his quarterback to just drop it in a bucket in there. Beautiful, beautiful play.
All right, see what they do on the other side of the ball now with LSU. They're going to take a shot, or they're just going to run it out and get the ball at the second half, not making a mistake. They're going to be empty set. 5 receivers. Got a tight formation. Send one out, way to the left. Play clock down to 8. Snap. Daniels rolling, looking, nobody there. Stops and throws it to a cheerleader on the sideline. So 7 seconds. That could be 2 plays. Depends how fast they get this one off. And they still do have a timeout, so they can throw it over the middle and still take a shot deep.
Yeah, and we're seeing Oregon really keep everything in front of them. Their defense has really tightened up since last week. They've done a good job. They didn't like the feeling of Michigan being able to do what they wanted. So we're seeing them really tighten up on all these zones. and it feels like those windows are just super, super tiny out there.
Yeah, their secondary has just been a blanket. I mean, LSU's had a couple of good pass plays. Remember the one that Butte deep over the middle, but he's been back there looking and looking and looking and just having no one to throw it to. Now they're going to press on the slots. Greenfield backs off. Daniels looking, no pressure. One man pass rush. Here comes the other two now. He's scrambling back inside the 10 and throws it away so he doesn't take a sack, and that's going to end the half. Wow, only 54 yards passing, and he had more than that on the ground by himself. I think he had 80-something rush yards in the half.
Yeah, we're seeing a nice, beautiful chess battle here between these coaches, and I'm living for it.
Yeah, I'm already writing down questions for after the game, so this is crazy. I want to talk to both these guys later about this. He's bringing one, and he's leaving two guys back and waiting for Daniels to run, and as soon as he gets out of the pocket, they just take off right after him, and he doesn't have time to look for anybody breaking open late, so that's pretty smart. See what they do to counter that in the second half. Maybe they got to run the ball more with Noah Kane and try and get them out of that pass defense.
Yeah, and the read option's been successful, and the screen game has been successful for Oregon. It's really showing how much, on both sides there's been success, but of course 14-10, so it's not that much of a shootout out there.
Yeah, and both teams have scored after a turnover, so that really hasn't. LSU got 3 instead of 7. Oregon turned it into a touchdown, but they both scored off turnovers, so that kind of negates turning the ball over. Tight game. It's been a nice back and forth. Both teams been able to move the ball up and down the field a little bit, and it's been the Lou show so far. All right.
I think this Oregon season has been the Lou show.
Last year was too. He did get Franklin involved, but it was mostly Lou. So there, Oregon's going to play tight up the middle and bring a man in motion over to the left. Play clock down to 7. Fake up the side. Nice read option. Bridges trying to cut him off at the pass. He runs him over and gets all the way out to the 45-yard line. 20 yards. That's going to give him over 100 yards rushing in the game already. Just 6 seconds into the second half.
Yeah, right off the bat, you said it. The read option was just so smooth, and JB does such a good job of motioning over players, trying to get you outnumbered, and right there they outnumber the Oregon defense.
Hey, drag that DB out of the area, so you only got to beat one guy, which is exactly what he did. We got a shift here. Tight end goes in motion out to the left. Handoff. Kane, big hole right up the middle, pushes a guy over, falls forward for a 7-yard gain. He went out of his way to hit that guy.
Yeah, those 7 yards were damn surely earned, and he made sure that the Oregon defender felt that one.
That was a huge hole. I mean, if he hits that harder, he might have had more, but he was like, all right, I've got enough yards. I'm going to go hit somebody and put the damage on somebody else instead of receiving it all the time. All right, we got 2 to the left, far to the left, one almost on the hash on the sideline to the right. Running back in motion. Daniel's taking his time now. Fake handoff, and there's no one to pitch it to, and they swarmed him right at midfield, lost a 2 on the play.
Yeah, and that's exactly how you play that right there. The overhanging defenders, it's tough as an offensive lineman to go get someone far, far outside. And unfortunately there, they couldn't pick him up. Great play by Oregon. LSU lining up here, 2 tight ends. One in motion is going to shift over to the right. It's going to be a read option. Jane Daniels down the middle, putting his head down, getting 7.
Thanks for calling that. I accidentally hit the space bar on my keyboard, and it muted my mic.
No worries, Vaughn. No worries. I got your back.
I'm sitting here talking away, and I hear you doing play-by-play, and I'm like, what the hell? And I look down, and my mic is muted because I heard it. I tapped the keyboard accidentally. Oh, well. Late night game.
Yeah. No shots in your system. I feel you.
No, I haven't had any since this afternoon when I was getting pissed off at the Illinois dynasty. All right, receiver goes in motion. Oregon moves up to press now. Across the board, play clock down to 6. Fake handoff. Tries to cut back. Oh, look at that swerve through the hole. Spins forward and picks up 12. My goodness. Look at those dance moves by Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, this is something that we've been asking of Jaden all year long. Is him using his feet a lot more? He's got a great arm, but when he gets warmed up, he gets going. He looks amazing out there.
That was a hell of a move. That was a left, right, left. Fell forward. All right, we asked how they were going to respond after that. They're doing a really good job just running up the field. Haven't had to throw the ball. Guy goes in motion. Now he's going to drop, looking for a screen. He's got a man open at the 35. Cuts it. Oh, nice. Right between two guys. Falls forward down to the 18-yard line. Great cut by Armani Goodman. And that's a 13-yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, that's the perfect way. Set up your blockers. Let them do the work for you. And the shiftiness at the end. Finish your run strong and make sure that they know that every single time you touch the ball, you're going to create punishment.
That was a great move because he cut back inside pretty sharp off that block, found another lane, and got forward to get the first down. Great run. All right, first down inside the 20 now. Taking their time, letting the clock hand off to Kane. Gets to the outside, bounces off one guy, taken down right around the 16. He only got 2 on the play. He's had a lot of trouble finding room to run outside of that one up the middle. So Oregon's been shutting him down, but Daniels has been killing him.
Yeah, you could tell the breakaway speed from the running backs has been pretty non-existent. But like you said, Daniels is a whole different story.
All right, second down and 8. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Just shy of the 15-yard line. Got trips to the left, tight end to the right. I'm going to shift him all the way out past the hash. Dickerson's on him tight. Here's the handoff straight up the middle, and he gets met and dropped right at the 15. Again, 2 yards for Kane. I've said that all day long today outside of that one run. Feels like all he does is make 2-yard runs. Bring up third down and 6.
Yeah, credit to Oregon's defense. They've really shown that down the middle, everything's kind of being patrolled. Everything deep is being patrolled. It's just that one big play that Jaden Daniels is starting to get on them. But another long third down here. And LSU's kind of see what their playbook's going to bring for them.
Yeah, because they've had some screens. They had the read options. They've only had really a couple of throws that have been any distance down the field. Oregon can play a little tight here, backed up on their own goal line. Here's the fake. He's going to go outside again, trying to get off their blocks. Safety comes over, gets help, pushes him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Still enough, 10-yard gain and a first down. Look at that, 9 carries, 135 yards for the QB.
Yeah, that was a smack. Definitely not pushed out of bounds on that one. That was just, you don't like to see your starting quarterback take smacks like that, but as long as you get the first down, you keep going.
All right, first and goal at the 4. Remember in the first half, LSU had a first and goal at the 6 and ended up kicking a field goal. So Oregon's had some good success at holding. They got a key on Daniels, they really do. Here's the fake handoff. He gets right up the middle, untouched. Walks in, touchdown. He had 2 offensive linemen just helping him cross the goal line there. And extra point away from being a 3-point lead for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's the Jaden Daniels show over there on the LSU sideline. They know who their key player is, and they're making sure that it's well known by everybody else.
Yeah, I wrote this note down in the first half. It said Daniels' time, and it was about the time he was having to pass and not being able to make completions because of the way they were covering. But we'll just switch that over. It's Daniels' time about being the man carrying the ball and carrying the Tigers down the field.
Yeah, and he's certainly carried them down the field.
All right, 2:47 left in the third quarter. Oregon get the ball for the first time in the second half. LSU 8, 4:13 off the clock on that drive. There's the kick. And this one's going to be way in the back of the end zone. It's not going to go over the crossbar this time, but it doesn't matter. Oregon again starting on their own 25-yard line. They've been able to move the ball. Lou's been the man. It's been the Lou and Daniels show all day between these two guys. So I'll be curious to see if anybody on either side steps up and makes plays besides those two guys.
Yeah, and you said it earlier, right? If it's not broke, there's no reason to try to even attempt to fix it. Do what works for you.
All right, we got 2 to the left, 1 to the right, tight end to the right as well. Here's Lou on the counter again. Gets around one defender. Gets finally swarmed over at the 26 and dropped for a 2-yard gain. That was nice. Nice pursuit on the right side by LSU's defense.
Yeah, that speed is scary. And once they're comfortable, they're put in the right position, they're going to be really, really hard to stop.
Yeah, the guy on the outside kind of forced him back in and slowed him up, and the other two kind of cleaned him up. So answered that question of how they're going to stop Lou on first down. 2nd down and 8. Come out with the same formation. Lou's on the right side this time. Now McGee goes in motion. Butterfield drops, looks, throws it out to Lou on the sidelines, and the defender ran around the blocker. He's going to drop him for a loss of 1. It's going to be a 3rd
What
and 9.
a play, Vaughn. That was just intense. He looked like he ran like 40 yards to get around that big boy.
Yep,
Great
I
play.
saw him. He was like shot out of a cannon. I look over, I see Lou catch it, and I just see him swerve around the block. The guy would look like he was a pylon. And great pursuit, great play wreck. They'll be put Oregon in a situation they really haven't been in today, 3rd and long. They've had a lot of 3rd and shorts, but not too many 3rd and longs, so we'll see what they dial up here.
Yeah, and the last time they were something this deep, it was a very tough throw to Ferguson.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Ferguson or Franklin since the 1st quarter, so Butterfield drops, throws over the middle. McGee catches it shy of the 1st downs, only pick up 7. It's going to be 4th and 2, and they're probably going to have to punt here.
Yeah, 4th and 2, and we've seen a lot of Lou, so let's see, it's interesting.
Yeah, they're on their own 33. I would not be shy about doing this, but Jimmy is a little more conservative than I am, so waiting for Broncos, what they're going to do. There we go. Get Dino's Bar and Grill back there punting. So he's going to try and get the JT special off, see if he gets this. Low line drive, gets it outside the numbers, and it skips at the 25, and it's going to go out of bounds right around the 12-yard line. Great punt.
Actually just saw that that's his actual name.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw the back of his shirt. It said Bar and Grill, so I knew what it was.
Oh, man. That's classic. I love it.
All right, they pinned him back at the 12. This is the worst starting field position for either team today. And it hasn't really made much difference with the way Daniels has been running just around and through the Oregon defense. They got to do something about him, make him Kane really has one good run all day, and they got to force Daniels into throw, because when he went back to throw in the 1st half, they just had him blanketed in the secondary.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the key component right now.
And if you're LSU, you just keep doing it until they make you stop, right? Just like we said earlier. Here's the handoff, straight up the middle, breaks one tackle, he's to the sidelines to the 30, and Gonzalez is going to save it and push him out at the 40. 28 yards by Kane, made me eat my own words.
Wow, just finally gets that one run he's been looking for. He's been trying to get himself going, and just perfect blocking there, by the way.
Yeah, he broke that one, had a lane, and Gonzalez just chased him down, or that could have been a much bigger run, even though it was 28 on that play alone. But I just said Kane wasn't any much of a threat, and then he goes and breaks that one off. So good for Junior Broncos for making me eat my words and having somebody else, saving his quarterback so he doesn't get beat up too much. Now we get a shift. Play clock down to 10, game clock down to 50. We're through this quarter quickly. Snap, handoff, straight up the middle, huge hole, plows through 3 guys basically. He picks up 9 on a play. It's going to be 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, it felt like that was about to be way more than 9 yards, but impressive, pursuit there by Oregon. But 9 yards is a scary chunk to get on 1st down.
Yeah, his blocker was on the wrong side of him. If his blocker was on the left, he could have picked off those 3 guys coming, and he could have got to the outside. But they got over, got him down quick enough. So still 2nd down and 1, right at midfield, and LSU's doing a great job on the ground today.
Yeah, they're playing this really, really well.
All right, 2 receivers, 1 tight end. It's got a fullback offset from the quarterback. Oregon shows press. LSU shifts their formation now. Play clock down to 5. Game clock down to 5. Snap. Daniels, pressure from his right, throws, caught, and 1st down. Noah Kane. It's going to be the Noah Kane show here in the 3rd quarter, and temporarily stops. I don't know if they're going to get a playoff before this quarter ends. So make sure you guys get your 4s up in the chat, because by the time they break the huddle, it's going to be the 4th quarter. There we go. All right. good, exciting game so far, Danny.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, it's been a really heavyweight type fight. You know, back and forth, a real big chess match. This is what we live for right here. Totally different from what we had in the first game of tonight, but it is interesting to see what adjustments we're gonna have here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this one they play a lot more defensive minded. Um, they're not as that first game was. I'll talk about that game later, but
Yeah, not a
the-
yeah.
these guys on defense are playing so much better and making them think twice. Here's Kane, huge hole up the middle, gets hit in the secondary, picks up 10 on the play, and it's another first down. Look at that, they went over 200 yards on the ground already. He had 27 yards when this drive started.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like to see the amount that they've improved on with just Noah Kane is it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, he's given Daniels a rest, giving them something else to look at, which will make the read option even better because when he doesn't hand off, their attention's been on Kane this entire drive. Looks like Oregon brings out a 5-line set here. You had 2 tight ends and 5 D linemen. Here we go. Here's the fake. Gets to the outside. The defender gets knocked down. Daniels falls forward to pick up 10 yards. He's going to be just shy, so 9.5. That was a weird animation. The defender just flopped on the ground like he was taking a charge.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, Daniels pretty much rolled for 3 extra yards. That was impressive.
All right, 2nd and inches down to the 26. Less than 6.5 left. LSU gets another touchdown here. It's going to be a 10-point game. And Oregon's going to have to do a lot of work to get back in this. They need to stop. They got trips to the right. Only one guy covering 2 in the slot. Look at that. Gonzalez is going to cover them both. Here's the handoff. Goes all the way around the world, up the middle, picks up 3 yards on a first down. What a weird run by Malik Neighbors. That was, wide receiver goes in motion, comes around, and then cuts it right back to the middle. He had the whole side he could have ran to. I guess he just wanted to make sure he got the first down. So,
Yeah, he's not the fastest. He's not the most elusiveness, but he is scary with the ball in his hands.
all right, game clock down. 6 minutes left in this game. You got trips to the left, tight end to the right. See if they shift him out. Yep, he goes out to the right. Here's the read option. Oh, it's a counter play. Straight up the middle. It's going to pick up 5 on the play, be 2nd down and 5. He shifts that tight end out. I'm thinking read option every time.
Yeah, I was about to say, and he's showing different looks. He's moving it around, and that's the problem when you play JB. He's gonna make you mind your p's and q's. He wants to see your tendencies for sure.
All right, 2nd down and 5, down to the 18. He's grinding out the clock on this drive. We're already under 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. He's had the ball for 3 minutes already, so it was right there. Let's see how Oregon responds. Drop, screen pass, throws, caught. Got 2 blockers, diving miss by the defender. He's going to get taken down to the 6-yard line, and Kane picks up 12, gets him a first down and goal.
It's very evident that Junior Broncos is in a great rhythm right now. He's mixing everything up. He's switching a lot of things on you right now. He's window dressing it, man, and it's really impressive how fast his offense is moving, or how methodical his offense is moving, rather.
Yeah, as well as Oregon's defense played in the first half, they've been on their heels this entire drive for sure, but most of this entire second half. They have not been able to solve the run game by the quarterback, and right now Daniels had a break, and they're just letting Kane take over. All right, man goes in motion. Get his 2 halfback set here. Daniels making a change. Play clock down to 6. Handoff up the middle, taken down immediately. No gain. Armani Goodwin thought he had a hole, but he got dragged down from behind.
Yeah, this is where you can feel the tension for Oregon, right? I mean, you're kind of in a must stop situation. You have to hold them to 3 here. With the way LSU's been moving the ball and how much time they're taking away, you really either got to create that turnover or hold them to 3.
Yeah, 3 would be great for them because that makes it a 6-point game. We're closing in on 4.5 minutes left, so they're going to have limited possessions the rest of this game. And they're coming out with, they got a linebacker on the edge, makes it look like a 5-man front. Empty backfield. Power QB run up the middle. Runs over the safety. Falls forward, and he's down inside the 1. Call 911.
Yeah, exactly. God bless. I mean, he had him dead to right. He squared him up in the hole, and the quarterback wins the battle. Holy hell!
Oh, that just reminds me of a play today. I had both safeties converge right at the middle on a running back, and he ran them both over and kept going for another 50 yards, and I about lost my shit. So
Yeah,
it's EA's way today. They're just not going to break this. And there he goes. He jumps onto his center's back and rides him into the end zone. All right, extra point away from a 10-point game. So Oregon's got a lot of work to do and not much time. You got just shy of 4 minutes left, and they're going to have to score twice and hold LSU in between.
Yeah, exactly. The holding is going to be the tough part, right? And don't think about anything up ahead. Get yourself in the end zone. Play methodical. Get yourself there, and then worry about the things that we got to get across after that. For now, like you said, Vaughn, get in the end zone.
Yeah, if he can score, keep those timeouts, try to hold LSU to 3 and punt. I mean, if you eat too much time scoring, then obviously you got to go for your onside kick and then hope for the best. But they got to respond. They can't turn the ball over. They can't take too many chances, but they got to take enough that they don't eat all this time off the clock. And this one's going to go through the uprights again, and they'll start again on the 25. Every drive I think they've had, except for the turnovers, have been on their own 25.
Yeah, and we got to see the diversity, right? We got to see something that's gonna try to limit from LSU keying in on those things, and that's the tough part. Where are your go-to plays here and there, and how creative can you get, but meanwhile holding on to the ball.
And that's why doing it earlier in the game gives you a little more better feel on how they're covering the other guys. Here's Butterfield drop, throws, and it's picked off at the 25, down inside the 20. Stole it away from that tight, I guess it was the tight end Ferguson that was trying to throw to. He stepped in front and picked it off. I didn't see who had the interception, but that was a huge play by LSU's defense.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, I don't know how quickly he stepped in front of that one. That was just scary looking for LSU on that one.
All right. Now they desperately need a turnover. They can't give up any more points because then it makes them score 2 touchdowns. Even if they just hold them to a field goal, they still got to score 2 touchdowns. Here he goes. Daniels running, gets hit and drops at the 21. He's going to lose 3 on the play. Oregon's ready for that play and took him down hard.
Yeah, impressive by Oregon there, and they're starting to kind of tee off right here. And you need that big play. You need something that's going to completely change the momentum of this game, and they need to do it quickly.
And LSU is going to be content to just run, mix in a pass or a screen, play clock, game clock. It's winding down. It's under 3.5 minutes, so it's on their side. They're already in field goal range, so they don't have to do something crazy. It'll make it a 13-point game, but it still have to score 2 touchdowns. They don't get the luxury of trying a long field goal to tie the game. Looks like Oregon's pressing on the outside. Running back goes in motion. Daniels drops, throws it into the flat, screen pass, spins inside, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 15, down to 12. Nice play, Armani Goodwin. Great spin move to get away from the defender, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
I don't know how that man stayed up like that. That's why I'm a huge advocate for those Superman tackles, man. Just go in there, blow everybody's legs out. Don't even worry about it. You let them sort out the bodies, but that is a tough break right there.
Exactly. Those spins and stiff arms, they can't do that if you wipe their legs out. Tear their ACL, they can't do that shit anymore. All right. Daniels swings it out to the flat. He's caught and dropped. It's going to be shy of the first down by a lot. It's going to be 4th and 3. And I believe he has a left-footed kicker, so now he's got to kick across his body from the left hash back to the right. I mean, not quite. I mean, he's far enough back. He's got an angle, but it's not an easy kick, even online game.
Oh, it's really, really awkward right there.
Jimmy calls timeout, so there's 2:33 left. Still keeps it a 2-score game unless they run a fake here. Snap, kick up, and good.
Ooh.
LSU, 13-point lead, 2:30 left in the game. This kickoff's probably going to go through the uprights again, so they're going to, again, start on the 25-yard line. Got a 75-yard field to go. And They can't make another mistake like they did last drive. They got to find a wide open receiver here.
Try to push the pace a little bit more on this one. They got to try to get vertical. You want to score at least with a minute and a half left, and you can't waste any of those timeouts.
All right, see what Oregon dials up here. They got a lot of work to do. Not sure why my PS5 is deciding to reset itself, but that's okay. If you guys happen to hear MLB The Show theme come through, that's what's going on. All right, 2:30 left. Oregon, got to get Franklin involved. Lou's been the man. They got to get somebody else. McGee comes in motion. Here's a quick drop, throws, screen pass, looking for a block, gets to the outside, avoids one defender, gets dragged down at the 43-yard line, 42-yard line, 17-yard gain on the play. Stops the clock with the first down.
I mean, that's one way to get down the field, right?
He's just been killing with the screen pass all day long. And he's been doing it to both sides, so he really hasn't had to take much chance down the field. Butterfield drops, got the man over the middle. Franklin gets caught and dragged down at the 46. 5-yard gain is going to be 2nd down and 5, and the clock's going to keep rolling. Man, he had a running back open in the flat way over there. There was no one within 10 yards either.
Yeah, I was about to say both corners flew to the middle of the field. It was very awkward.
All right, down to 2 minutes left in the game. Butterfield snap, drops, rolls hard to his right. He's got pressure, looking up the field, scrambling, stops, throws over the middle. It's picked off. Down to the 45, 40, up the sidelines to the 30. I'm not going to say it. There you go. Pick six, pimps. Wow, what a snag. He had nowhere to go with that. He could have just thrown it out of bounds and taken another down, but tried to force it, and LSU made him pay.
I don't know how that DV stayed with that receiver the whole way. He didn't feel any threat from the runner, and just an incredible ball hawking ability there. And that's a tough break there for Butterfield.
All right, minute 45 left. Game kind of got out of hand. Announced a 20-point lead. See what Oregon does here on their ensuing drive to try and get something going with their offense other than Lou. If it wasn't for his legs and his ability to get through blockers on those screen passes, they may have had to take a different tact on the offense. It helped them in the first half, but right now it's they haven't had much variety, and they've been just struggling to get anything going late here in the fourth quarter. All right, there goes Ferguson up the middle to the 50. 1st down and 10. Hold on a sec. I can hear the music myself. I'm turning this off. Hold on, guys. There we go. Sorry. Doing two things at once here. Butterfield drops, looks, pressure straight in his face, and he gets dropped for a 10-yard loss. It's the first time we've seen pressure up the middle the entire game by LSU.
Yeah, I was about to allude to that as well. And you see, the team's going to start throwing. They're going to try to take deep shots. You bring the pressure. You kind of want to make sure that you finish the game off on a high note right there. And that was a tough break. The O-line completely missed him.
All right, 2nd down, 20, minute 19 and rolling. Butterfield drops quickly, drifting, looking, throwing deep down the right sideline. Franklin goes up, and it's knocked down. Great defensive play there by Robinson to get up. He had the better angle, and he out-jumped Franklin on the play.
Yeah, very rare to see that, especially with the talent that Franklin has. But that pressure is paying dividends now for LSU.
All right, it's going to be a long 3rd and 20. Obviously, it's 4-down territory. I mean, he doesn't have to go for it. He can just punt and let Broncos run out the clock. But at this point, you got to practice those things. So when it does come down to this situation, it's only a 1-score game. You can actually execute. Empty backfield. You got 5 receivers set. Butterfield drops. Pressure, and he's nailed and dropped. Another 12-yard sack there is going to bring up a long 4th and 32.
Yeah, we're seeing those edge defenders starting to pin their ears back, and LSU speed is scary, man. It's scary, and right now we're seeing an Oregon offense that's been struggling for a couple weeks, and that's the big story, man. Is it the quarterback? Is it the system. It's a really tough break there for this Oregon team.
Yeah, that DN just blew by the tackle like he was standing still. Nice punt fielded. Stays in bounds up
Holy
the sideline.
crap!
What a catch and run by Neighbors. He barely stayed in bounds. That was a hell of a catch. All that for 10 yards. All right, you got 40 seconds left. All you got to do is take a knee. Oregon's got 2 timeouts. Highly doubt they use those timeouts. And there we go. And that should do it. All right, once this is officially over, get these coaches in here. That was a tale of 2 halves, wasn't it? That was a very even back and forth first half, and LSU kind of took it over in the second half.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It was just a completely different ball game. It felt like in the second. So very impressive by LSU to completely pull away on this one.
All right, and that's going to do it. LSU. Strong defensive stand in the first drive of the game by Oregon, and the patient, and then just kind of took over the second half. Let's get Junior Broncos in here and get his views on this game.
What up, boys?
Hey, great game, Coach. That was a great performance by your quarterback. And like I said earlier, I wrote down Daniel's time as a note for asking you a question. It was supposed to be about Daniels having all day long to throw the ball and no one to throw it to in the first half, and how you felt about Oregon, the way they played you defensively in the first half.
Yeah, Jimmy had some really good mix-ups on defense there. Dropped a lot of guys in coverage from the D-line and had me kind of guessing. And the running game was there, so we were taking it. I love to throw the ball around, but I was trying to be disciplined there. And he's throwing a lot of mix-ups, taking away the passing game.
And so taking that away, then all of a sudden your quarterback just takes off and has 100 yards rushing barely into the second half, and basically Oregon had no answer for him. And then when you think, is he just going to keep running him, you bring out Kane, who hadn't done anything, and he just dominates the second half. So
yeah, Kane was, Daniels had 151, but half of that was on a 73 yarder. So, but Kane's runs I felt were more impressive. He found a lot of holes. He had a nice long 28 yarder where he turned a few runs that should have been probably losses or tackle in the backfield to positive yardage. So, the run game is, if we can stay disciplined with it, it looks good.
I'm going to turn over to Danny here and let him ask you some. I know he's got some questions for you.
Coach, honestly, impressive second half there. What did you see going into the second half that made you want to adjust? Or did you adjust at all? Or did you kind of just stay a little bit more disciplined?
We stayed more disciplined. That was a really upsetting pick there to give them the score late in the first half because we already had the possession arrow. We're getting the ball in the second half. That was just, we got greedy there, and Jimmy took advantage of it, went over the middle, and but that second half we were trying to get him in position to throw because Jimmy was running the ball good. He was hitting with screens. Lou was nasty, so we were trying to highlight Lou. It was L2 R1 pretty much most of the second half. Trying to watch the screens, not get gashed.
You played pretty much a flawless second half there. You really flexed on both sides, right? Defensively, offensively, you showed different wrinkles. But what did you feel your team did best tonight?
The defense. I mean, we ran the ball. The offensive line up front was really good. We had really good holes to run through. So, between them and the defense got pressure. And, my linebacker core, they're really, it's nice to have some speed in linebacking core. You can keep packages in where you've got linebackers. And so they can play the pass as well and not get blown up by the run. But, I just like the way when our defense turns the ball over, we play so much better. It's not so much pressure on the offense to score every play. When our defense can show different looks in the pass game and take away the flats and he didn't go deep too much or go over the middle. But the defense played really sharp. They didn't give up a lot of mistakes. There were some long drives he put together on us, but I felt like we had some good run stops. We had that fourth down stop. So the defense really played well.
Yeah, very much agreed. So, and lastly, what would you feel your team needed to improve like as far as your grade, what would you give that one thing that you want to improve on?
Yeah, it's on the coach. Coaching, play calling on the offensive side. We weren't, it was, we didn't mix it up too well. It's just we need to probably get more creative on offense here because it was a little predictable there with the runs, but we were just having success with it. But better time management there at the end of the first half that really flipped the script. We could have been going up with at least a field goal and then getting the ball back. Instead, we were down by 4 at halftime. So that's on the old ball coach. So if I had to improve, to answer your question, improve anything, it's probably the play calling and kind of time management with the coach.
Yeah, very, very well said, Coach. GG's great game by you. Good win, and good luck next week.
Hey man, yeah, good luck. I'll see you next week. So, hey, great game, Jimmy. That was the scoreboard did not reflect how good of a game that was. That was pretty intense, and I appreciate you guys calling it.
Hey, our pleasure, man. Thank you. Good game. All right, let's bring Jimmy in here.
Good call, boys.
Thank you. Thank you. Great game for you guys too. As I said when we first went to the post game, is a tale of two halves. So let me talk about the first half with you, Lou. I mean, he was just dynamic in the first half. Was that you want to get him back and get used to playing with him again after not having him for most of the game last week and just let him shine? Is that your game plan with him?
I mean, yeah, he's always the focal point of our offense.
And so your defense, though, kind of shut down his pass game in the first half, which actually might have been the worst thing for you because he didn't throw the ball. He ran the ball so much with Daniels, and you didn't really have a solution for that. So, as well as they played and shutting down his receivers, it might have hurt you in the long run. So, how do you feel your defense played as a whole today?
We got to work on stopping the fast quarterback. It was like playing a borderline NFL team today. The blocking is just unbelievable on some of those quarterback runs. So we'll hit the lab and see what we can do to stop that. Maybe hit the recruiting trail and find myself one. Get me a Ferrari.
And notice you didn't get other guys involved as much. It was the Lou show for most of the game. So trying to get Franklin, Ferguson, some of these other guys going. You're going to try to do something along those lines to make the offense less predictable going forward?
Yeah, I was looking for him. He's got a really good defense. They were covered up. Every time I tried to go to Franklin, it got picked off.
And then one more. That late TD pass, that was a hell of a throw by Butterfield. I didn't realize that was Lou in the back of the end zone until he caught it. But that was a very patient throw. Got it over that DB. Looked like DB thought he could just step in front and get it, but that was a great throw. Speak to how that he made that throw and how patient he was on the play, because that was a long time in the pocket.
It's a Madden play. I've ran it probably over 2,000 times. I could run it blindfolded.
All right, there you go. Danny, I'll turn it over to you.
Coach, great first half, great game overall, right? I mean, not the result you wanted. I kind of to pretty much continue with this question. What do you think what do you think your team did well, and what did you think your team did poorly that you'd like to improve on? Besides, of course, like you alluded to earlier, the run defense.
Yeah, just getting off of our blocks. That option killed us. Like it just absolutely cut us up. Like we weren't even out there. It was just really, really bad. I don't know if it's an awareness thing or what we need to work on to get those guys better at that, but they were fucking lost. What we did well? That's a really good question. What did we do well? Ran the screen pretty well. That was pretty successful a few times. But yeah, we didn't really do much well at all today. It was a rough day here in Death Valley. Tough place to play.
Yeah, absolutely. LSU's, especially in the night. Thankfully, it wasn't a night game. Lastly, for me, your quarterback Butterfield, it's second game in a row that we've kind of seen. It's been a little difficult for him. It's been a struggle. What exactly would you allude to? Would you allude more to him not being as mobile? play calling? What would you allude to that his struggles have been kind of continuing lately?
Youth, struggles up front, struggle running the football, tough place to play. He'll get back on track, but it'll probably be too late.
So, would you say that there's a potential quarterback battle or change coming ahead, or
No, out of the question.
so Butterfield's your guy?
Yep.
All righty, coach. And who do you have next week, and how do you plan on taking care of that one?
Who do I have next
He's
week?
got Iowa. He's got JT.
Yeah, we have a beautiful Valentine's Day visit.
It should be pretty easy.
There, you've heard it here first. Vaughn, I'll let you take it away.
All right, thank you. Good game, guys. That was a very despite the score, very close, entertaining game. We had a wildly entertaining first game where everybody was just running up and down the field. Thanks everybody who stuck around and watched both games tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at 8:30 Central Time. We have the Miami Hurricanes with revamped TV against Coach Brusso's Wisconsin Badgers. And we're going to have FG doing play-by-play and SOS Blaze, who used to be in this league as well, doing color commentary. So that'll be a nice, different group to call a game for us. And then rounding out the week, we have a game Friday at 8 p.m. Central. That's Danny. It's your Oklahoma State team against Michigan. That should be very entertaining. And 49er Pimp is going to call that, and I'm going to call color on that one. So
Pistols up, boys. Pistols up.
2 more games this week, so make sure you tune in for those. And we'll have a big slate of games next week as well. So let you guys get this raid ready to go, and we'll dip on out. Thank you guys again. This has been a doubleheader week here in the NWO, so can't wait to see next week.